And we are live. What's going on, everybody? Yes, I know I'm late. Vis, shoosh with you, and me being late by a minute, a single minute. How dare I be late for an entire minute? Oh my goodness! It's the end of the world. The end of the world. How dare you? Yeah. So yeah, I was late by a minute. Sorry, fire me. Is what it is. I tried. I tried very, very hard, and I only got so far, and honestly, in the end, it didn't matter. Yeah, give me un momento, por favor. We have a right. Dum. Cool. So I am currently trying to do a minor recap in my own head of what was going on and whatnot. So last stream, right? We lost Roger and we lost Osbius. So we no longer have Osbius or Roger, which is obviously a terrible tragedy that has befallen us, right? What we do have, right? What we do have is a
don't worry a bit. Though I do have a
things,
preference for
right?
ponies, I
So what I have done is I've gone through, and I feel like we've lost maybe a bear or two or something like that too. I'm not entirely certain at this point. We could grab some replacements, but I'm not too worried about it. Right now we're currently at the fief, right? And I've been just kind of rekitting a little bit for us to go back to a Gozenberg or Grinmere, both. I think they're both technically called that, and moving on. So that's kind of the game plan here. I was playing around a little bit with builds, but I don't have a ton of new builds or anything like that I wanted to go over. So we're kind of just doing what we can here, and I do want that small gauntlet. Small gauntlet, good. Everything else, I'm not too worried about it. We have a ton of items here that I just really don't need. And I did end up replacing a couple of, I did end up replacing, not a couple, but we replaced there's so many items here that we just need to get rid of. Or rather store, right? So much. Oh my lord. Okay, you know what? Actually, some of this stuff I probably should sell because we need money. Yeah, should probably sell some of this stuff. Yo, what's going on, Soro? How you doing, my man? Yeah, I mean, I'm not, whatever. We'll hold on to some of this stuff. The rest of this stuff, it's kind of garbage, and then we'll go from there. We should be fine on actual carrying capacity, though, right? 400 out of 680. Yeah, that's not terrible. And then we can just sort through this real quick for type. Yeah, we got plenty of meds. We got plenty of all sorts of crap. All right, we're good to go. We are good to go. We're going to fast travel our way back to a Gozenberg and then go from there. That is exactly what I shall do. I'll travel back to the province of Grinmere, pay all people, and eat a incredibly large amount of macarons. An incredibly large amount. You know what? I'm okay with this. We'll just get rid of that. Eat 2 of these, and then have a what, a rat? Yeah, we can do a rat. Cool. Easy peasy. I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Thanks for asking. All right. So we lost 2 of our most important people, right? We lost Roger, which is a terrible, absolutely terrible tragedy. He was so freaking good. And we did lose a Osbius, which is one of our starters, right? So I blame losing Osbius 100% on Bruce because or maybe you know, I could also blame it on Loki. Don't know. It's definitely not the person who's controlling them or anything like that. No, it would never be my fault. But the whole, oh well, we got to keep our guys who have been here since the beginning. We have to keep Arnius and Osbius, and then Osbius just gets dunked as he says that. I'm like, oh well, that one aged like very poorly. Okay. Anyway, what we have as replacements that are not true copies or replacements, right? We have Seringer. She is a wrestler. This name is up for debate here, guys. These are just randomly generated names. Currently only an apprentice alchemist. Need to get the alchemist profession leveled up a little bit more. Gave her wrestler feat and everything like that, right? Or class on all of her abilities are not quite leveled up yet, but I mean, it is what it is. She's got a Brotherhood Cestus. I did not want to run the pit, the pit guitar or whatever the hell it's called, or the pit claw, because it doesn't mesh well with the takedown and all this other kind of stuff. And then Several is Roger's replacement, and instead of using a build that is focused around Cannoneer, which I did really enjoy Cannoneer, we're gonna rock Gunner instead. Gunner does less damage for every shot, for their main shot. However, each shot attacks an additional time for every reload. So if you reload 3 or 4 times, well, towards the end, you're, actually shooting like 4 or 5 times per, and you can deal a lot of damage that way too. So anyway, Several put a bunch of points into critical hit, and has decent dex. We're going to use Small Gauntlet. That does remove the piercing shot and run ability, but you know what? It kind of is what it is. Probably should have gotten rid of piercing shot, to be honest. And put something else there. I might still do that with a respec now that I'm remembering that I have Small Gauntlet, which is fine. And then Seringer is rocking a pocket knife and a doctor's mask. Pocket knife is honestly just to do extra crit damage, and Seringer has a shit ton of crit chance with 63% critical hit chance, and then takedown increases your critical damage by an extra 100%. So that is a very, very strong like synergy, basically, right? As I'm trying to get that critical damage from plus 80% to now it's plus 180%, which is a shit ton. And that's really good for takedown. And then on top of that, we also have Fatal Touch, and defensive stance gives you in position, which doubles your guard, 29% guard. I mean, yeah, you can do some things here, right? Not terrible, but yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about how these are going. I haven't tested them or anything like that, because you know what, we haven't done much, and by we I mean I have not done literally anything. As soon as I fought the boss, and we ended the live stream, right, we came back here. That was it. So explore the region or purchase information from the informant. That is what we're currently looking at. I do know that I think we have one of the keys, right? We have some golden keys. We have, do we have any ornate keys or anything like that? I don't see any, but maybe the golden key is what we need. I don't know. And then we have the Gothenburg University, the black market, and then we still have the ambassador's secrets. So let's go over here and take a quick gander this way. I do know that there is the Dawn Tower up here that something goes on with, and I can't remember what we need to do to actually do the Dawn Tower. That may be related to us finding like one of the slave things or whatever, but we'll have to play that by ear, I guess. But let's go check out the Dawn Tower real quick, because the goal for today's stream is for us to just be done with this city. I actually hate this city in the grand scheme of things. I think this region is probably worse for me than Ludern is, because Ludern's annoying just because of how like it's set up due to like where the hell are we? I'm just going the wrong direction, aren't I? Yeah, I am. Whatever, we're going this way now. Ludern sucks for me because of the just like lack of being able to repair stuff and everything like that, right? Like that's kind of annoying. So we'll stay here until the investigation's over. You can count on us to stop anyone who tries to raid. Right. Okay. So I don't have to worry about that, supposedly. But Grinmere and the city of Gothenburg sucks because of the constant like need to You literally have to like go to every single place in this region and then also kind of remember what you're supposed to be doing, which is obviously does not work for me. ADHD kind of thing. So I mean, there's multiple reasons why I don't like this region, but it's mostly because I actually have to read, and I can't, even if I already know who does the thing. You can't just go and instant complete it. You have to go find literally every single little piece. So if you're at 98 or 99%, doesn't matter. You have to be at 100 and then go in there. It's kind of annoying. So yeah. And then, you know, oh, well, this isn't quite turned on kind of thing yet. That's also another thing. There's a trap door like here or something, like right here or something like that. But we can't actually do anything with it yet because looks like the predecessor to this is not been triggered, so that's awesome. That's freaking great. I mean, we can keep wandering around a little bit up here, but I don't think there's anything else for me to do up here besides the Dawn Tower, which triggers off of something else. So I guess we're gonna go figure out what we need to do for like the Hovendorp mine and whatnot. I know that we've got the little Brotherhood Fortress thing going on. I don't think that that's actually going to give us any additional percentage here, but I mean, I guess we can go there and just see what's what. I definitely don't remember what all I'm supposed to be doing here, but I do think if I come to the Rouse Fields, though, I can learn from this guy here.
Did you give him a beating? Come here, and I'll tell you all.
Oh yeah, it's a duelist profession. Hell yeah, that was pretty good. I'm okay with that. I'm a-okay with getting the duelist profession. All right, Bard here, Cook here. Tinkerer, Huntsman. Honestly, I could put the Huntsman just about anywhere, but we'll do. Honestly, let's have you play a game of dice. Why not? Miner, you can play some dice as well. You can come here, and I think that's pretty much it, right? We can keep researching that. I think everyone's got a task now, and we'll just eat and call it a day. Dum. Yep. All right. We need to keep heading west still, right? Because we need to go this way for the Brotherhood Fortress. I'm not entirely certain what these guys are. These guys have an interesting icon, so let's go check them out real quick.
I hear your troop is investigating. Come on then, give us a few tips. Mercenaries have to stick together, right?
I don't feel like actually fighting you. Okay, so we actually... Okay, all I did was give them info, and then they left me... They fucked off, so okay, I guess that works. No spoilers, but I would go all the places that have exclamation points and turn them into green check marks. Happy Saturday, by the way. Bruce, I know I've done this region before. It's not a spoiler. You're just saving me a headache. Come on, man. Help a brother out. No, it's fine. I'll go. Because I do know that it's basically everywhere. I know the Dawn Tower has to happen. And I know that the travel post is just me having to do something. The university something. The Magnificent has something that's supposed to go on there, but I can't remember what it is. I know that there's just more stuff I haven't done yet, and I also know that I haven't found the guy locked in the cellar yet. So that's another thing. We've already done the Pig Keeper's farm. Yeah, let's just head this way. Do what we can. Hope you're doing well, Bruce. You having a good weekend so far? Did you have a good week? And there's literally nothing here, but you know what? There's a perfect thing for me to do here. I can actually sell some stuff. I don't need all this shit. I really don't. Like, I don't need a map. I don't need a piece of pottery. I don't need a belt buckle. I don't need... What are there any other trinkets I have that I don't really freaking need? Dum. I guess I could sell all the ghost carcasses, right? Any other trinkets? Nope. It doesn't look like it. All right, cool. All right, that works. We'll head up to the Brotherhood Fortress. I'm pretty sure there's nothing here for me, but we're gonna do it anyway. Doing pretty good. Looking forward to the stream. I'm still kind of surprised people thought I was dead. Hey man, what did I tell you? It's because of the bush, and just because they thought you were alive, they knew you were alive after.
Pressure you. Don't limit yourselves to questions anymore.
But don't point fingers at random.
You can't just point fingers at either. You can't just you go do the things. Okay, yeah. So what did this do? Okay, that just unlocked the Broker's Palace. Okay, cool. That kind of helps by at least unlocking the next area, I guess. But not really. We'll go to the Spiritual Air at least.
I was looking forward to you. Are you still interested in my knowledge and experience?
Oh, Barbarian Spec. I'm perfectly fine with Barbarian Spec. Oh, okay, cool. So we can literally go and just accuse anyone. Awesome. That's great. I don't remember who did it, actually. I'm pretty sure I know who did it, but I can't remember who. Like, I'm pretty sure it's one of the people that runs one of the arenas. Like, I'm almost positive it's one of the arena owners, but I can't remember at this point. I already went that way, so let's go this way. There's something up here. What is this? Oh, it's a bandit lair. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go do that. The tracker camp. Yeah, we can do the tracker camp. Why not?
Each year, wild animals. If you want to help,
I can just accuse the tracker.
On this.
You're the one that did the thing. You're the guy that did the thing. Oh, if you can't prove them, you lose 300 crowns. They actually added a penalty to it. Okay. So antidote, spare buckles. Okay. Spare buckles gives you comfort. Cancels movement penalty from armor. Okay. Surf and turf on a stick. And then we have warriors reinforced layer and defenders reinforced layer. Okay. Both of those things are kind of mid, but I mean, all things considered, the comfort skill is really good, though. I will say that. Spare buckles, like removing movement penalty, that gives you 2 bonus movement. That's pretty good, right? There's apparently 7-8 more wrecks on the SR7 that year, and they stopped going to it. I'm surprised the sheriff's department didn't put an officer out there to shut them down before they stopped. So in other words, what you're saying is is that the same place that you wrecked, right? So what you're telling me is that there were more people that couldn't dodge a bush the same way that you couldn't dodge a bush. Have your friends considered learning to avoid bushes? There's a little bit of danger. I laugh in the face of danger. All right, cool. Let's go to the tavern real quick because I want money. Come here, money launderer. Oh yeah, I actually set up the tavern. It doesn't look that good or anything like that, and it's not super efficient, but you know what? Still makes money. Still makes me a profit. Give me money. Cool, thanks. I want to be able to pay my people when I need to. All right, this is going to be a tough fight. But we're gonna do it because, you know, YOLO McSwaggins, Bandit's Lair. We actually may lose a couple of people here. Let me just prepare myself mentally. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going in there with 7 guys. Yeah, we'll be fine. We might lose a couple. Fuck, they're level 14. And they've got reinforcements. Why are they level 14? Why are they level 14? 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh my god, there's 11 of them with reinforcements. And they're level 14. How many times do I need to tell you that they're level 14? Jesus fucking Christ. What? Do I really need to do the fucking bandit lair to actually take care of this? We have the science museum. I got these guys. I mean, we have the grid mirror pack that we need to do. Nope, I don't need to do this. Okay, good. Yeah, because I don't think we can. There might be something useful for us if we go through the whatchamacallits though. Oh, look, a bear. There's a bear down there. Got some smugglers up here. I'm not sure what they're trying to do. Besides smuggle things. I don't think... We only need to locate the tomb and we get a paid for it. So let's go do that real quick, right? Just pop in here real quick and be like, haha.
A group of looters. But if you ask me, the ancients already...
These guys are reinforcing that bandit hideout. Bandit lair and rat's nest can be avoided. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, we do have the underground massacre thing going on over here. These guys, are these guys level 14 too? What the fuck? It's been long enough since I came in here last time that the ores respawned. Which is kind of nice, but... Or maybe I just didn't mind it the last time I was here. Pretty sure I mind it, but you never know. You never know. Cool. Yeah, okay, so the thing is like, yeah, we see... We see all of this, right? There's nothing else to interact with in here. So something else has to be something we need to talk about to the Hovendorp mine, right? Because we came down here and then we went into the Growler Cave, right? So maybe we need to go to the estate down here. And what's at the estate? I mean, that's maintenance costs. And then we have the leading by example. I don't know what we're missing. There's a clue in the mine. God damn it. What is the clue that I am missing here? So, slaves trampled, foreman's cut, foreman blow to the back, foreman and the slave killed each other. Okay, cool. Oh, here it is. Duh. Oh my god. I forgot I'm supposed to click on the blood pool. Yeah. You're right. See, that's so dumb though, because it doesn't highlight the blood pool as an interactable. I am going to complain about that, actually. I am going to bitch about that because it's hard to determine whether or not something is supposed to be interactable or not if it doesn't highlight with the accessibility thing. Like, come on now. I do get a little, I do end up being a little, you know, spoiled by the accessibility part, but still, I'm going to complain about it. I am going to bitch. Let's do, yeah, why not? Let's do some booze. Can't give you all the answers to the test. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. I'm not gonna lie. One thing that probably needs to happen is someone needs to do a step-by-step walkthrough of this fucking region because of how much of a pain in the ass this damn region is when it comes down to finding every single piece of the murder mystery. Oh, yeah. Right. So you find that, and then that's how the Dawn Tower fight takes place. Right. Cool. So we'll take care of this. And then the Dawn Tower unlocks the underground passage that takes you to the ambassador area, and that actually gives you like another 20% of this. Okay. What do I get if I attack these guys? Do I get anything? Enemy reinforcement. These guys are level 12. Those guys are level 12. Well, we got Marauder, Scoundrel. I mean, does it really fucking matter? No, it really doesn't. Let's use the guard. Let's be good. We're gonna go fight the poachers. Yeah, we'll do that. Well, we're gonna do the thing, right? All right. We're up against 12. They have reinforcements coming. They only have 1 round of reinforcements. They got Oath of Cowards, which, you know, damage dealt to targets engaged in combat increased by 30%. Unit engaged becomes priority targets. Dishonorable trick after taking 2 attacks from the same unit in a single turn. They gain fury once per turn. Okay, cool. And they are basically all up in here. There's a couple of stragglers over here. And then we essentially have the ability to, like, effectively surround them, right? That is kind of what we're looking like. Now, let me double check. How well did I synergize you? Every 4 reloads, the next basic shot fired does not consume loaded. Cool. And each round, the first time this unit lands a critical hit, they reload. Awesome. And each round, the first time this unit deals damage to a unit engaged with an ally, they reload. Cool. And then we've got celerity. So basically, it's crit and engage with an enemy, they reload. Okay. Cool. So I don't want you to going first. That's ultimately that part. All right, we have a poacher here. Sarengar can definitely take out a poacher, easy peasy. Darius can do a lot of damage to anyone who's like clumped up together. We have, you know, Arnius over here. We have a lieutenant, and this guy, you're important, right? If you die, you die, and that's bad for us. So I'm going to move you down here, and I don't know what I'm going to do to you. I'm going to probably, I mean, yeah, you can be set to attack. It's fine. Baloo, I think you're going to do great no matter where I put you, because you're a freaking madman or mad bear. I could just set you up here and just have you tank everything. And that may be the case. That may be what we do, is I may move Therius down here to help support Baloo, because remember, Therius can heal based off max HP. So when Therius heals Baloo, that's like over 300 HP. We'll have Edric up here to help absorb anything that comes this way, just to, you know, take them off one at a time. Sarengar is going to run down here. You can actually move this phalanx soldier up here to, you know, help support Edric, because I don't need them down here. And then we can move the lieutenant up here to try and absorb some of that damage as well. All right, cool. I have kind of a game plan here. I do know that this lieutenant is going to go forth and do great things at some point in time, right? Probably. Yeah. And I can move Wandrick over here. Yeah. All right. So we've got 4 of these guys. Therius can go, and honestly, I think Therius can actually like get up into the middle of everybody here pretty easily. The biggest thing is if we do use Therius, right? I don't know if Therius will be able to tank any of this damage that'll be coming his way. We use Mitra. Didn't realize I got a new unit. Yeah, Bruce. So what I did is I replaced Osbius and Roger. That is what we did. And I kind of went through that at the very beginning. I know that you probably missed the very beginning of the stream. So we currently have Sebral, which is Roger's replacement. I made a gunner and haven't 100% min-maxed her build yet. And then we have Sarengar, who is a wrestler, right? So we went with a pugilist and another crossbowman to kind of replace, and I don't want to reuse the exact same builds every time. So I'm, you know, trying out different subclasses, trying to force them into whatever team comp we've got. And then when we move on to Drombach, I think Drombach's our next region. I'll be rehashing basically everyone besides Arnius and maybe Edric, because honestly, Edric, just having this as a standard fucking tank is like, oh my god, this is a boss killer. Like, this build is just so good for boss killing, it's not even funny. But yeah, cool. Wandrick, who do I want to engage with? Like, that's the biggest thing. I guess I could use Therius and just get in there and, you know, really fuck some shit up, right? Oh yeah, I could definitely do that. We could hit like everybody from right here. Yeah, let's go do that. let's go do it. Let's inhale a couple of times, you know, do some stuff, you know, maybe throw a grenade, you know, do some shit, right? And decide to, you know, fumigate, blow some people up, you know, no big deal. Watch this shit bounce around. And now that you're glorious, which is great, you can come over here, and then we can just take the spear, and ooh, we could almost kill the scoundrel. We did kill the scoundrel. Even better. All right, sweet. Yep, there we go. Easy peasy. So we took 2 units out. I'm gonna watch the wrongdoers run up here. Oh shit, we had a fucking tactician here. That was our guy. Did not realize that. Haha, sucks to suck. Poacher's gonna fuck up that tactician. Yep. All right, cool. This next poacher down here is probably gonna move if I don't get up here and do some things. So Sarengar, come up here. Take down. You are currently in attack stance. I honestly am not too worried about the damage output of this person, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go and see what we can do. Nope, didn't get any crits, which is kind of tragic. All right. Let's do our standard barrage of blows. Cool. It's good. I should swap to defensive stance before that, but that's okay. And now we can swap to defensive stance and use fatal touch, because that resets our movement. Yep. That reset our movement. And now we can, you know, just get back up here and be prepared to support Edric. I was not expecting a Marauder to move that quick. I'm not gonna lie. That actually surprises me. That straight up surprises me. That is not normal. Maybe they fixed turn order finally. Who knows? Maybe they finally unhard-coded turn order. That would be pretty freaking sweet. Yeah, we can do that. Go do that. Take a couple steps up here. Take that. Oh my god, really? All right, let's do this instead. Apply some slowdown. I could do condemn. I feel like condemn's not really going to help me out too much here, but I mean, we can. And then whenever this Marauder dies, we'll generate a shit ton of valor points. I'll watch him go up here. Oh, homie, you didn't even engage. Like, what are you doing here? All right, cool. Wandrick, you can probably come up and just clap this guy, right? Ooh, could. Doesn't mean you're gonna get the kill. And that's a problem. All right, well, give everyone ovation real quick. We'll do that. Sorry for hitting the lieutenant, but it'll be fine. Then we will... I could go for this scoundrel. I don't think this scoundrel's moved yet, right? We could do a rush here and get him engaged, but I'm not going to. Let's see what Baloo does. Comes up top. Okay. I'm not mad about this. It'll... Oh, God. That freaking bear, dude. That freaking bear. Okay. Let's come up here and just take care of this poacher real quick. Should be pretty simple. Pretty simple. We'll do a quick tactical slam for a kill. Give everyone defensive bonuses here. It'd be cool to watch you do the pits in this region. You have a good mind for those puzzles. I haven't I don't know if I've done the pits yet for this region. I'll do the pits after we're done with the storyline. Ideally, the pits we'll be done with the story today, and we can actually do the pits today as well. In a perfect world, right? That would be awesome if I can do that. Don't know if we're gonna make it work, but we're gonna try. All right, cool. We reloaded. Now can I get crits? Nope, no crits. Oh, I did get a crit. Based. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. shooting 3 times and everything like that, I can see that being fun, right? Okay, let's see here. You, what do I want to do with you? Don't really care about you doing that or anything, right? We can just have you slowly move up here. It'll be annoying. All right. Oh shit, they've got reinforcements. All right, well, they're down to 5, right? They're down to 5, and now they're going to be up to 9. Okay, so they got 4 more units that came in. Oh, we got reinforcements too. Cool. I didn't even need reinforcements, but yeah, sure. I mean, I'll fucking take them. I'll fucking take them. All right. We have a clear shot on both of these guys, so we'll do this. Do a quick reload, right? Can I get a crit? I did get a crit. Well, I could go for the kill here, right? Good. Or I can go and start weakening the wrongdoer. The tactician does get to move, so let's go for the kill on the marauder, which somehow gave us another. Okay, and then I'll just, you know, start doing damage on the wrongdoer. I guess we'll do that. Tenant's coming up and gonna go do dumb things. Oh, and he got bleeding because I'm an idiot. Yep. Or whatever. Okay, that tactician really does not care about their life. Okay. Oh, they have a hoodlum down here. All right, neat. And there's a foot soldier. There's another hoodlum over here. Okay. I'm honestly not worried about any of that. Tomfoolery. Let's see here. Therius, how far can you move? Can you get up here to go? Oh my god, Therius, you have so much. What the fuck? You could go anywhere on this map. Because oh my Jesus. Oh, you have doping smoke too. Increases movement by 2% per application. That is so fucking funny. So increased movement by 4% essentially at this point. And then on top of that, has a inspiration. So they're fucking everywhere. He can go anywhere. He's literally the everywhere man. How far can yeah, I mean, you know what? Let's come up here and let's just, you know, raise a little bit of hell. We can do that. And then we'll heal Baloo. Then we can purge. Well, that basically one-shot that dude. That's pretty awesome. We'll throw this real quick, do a little bit of damage. And then I actually need to inhale. Oh, shit. That hurt. Did not mean to do that. That's okay. And we'll heal Baloo real quick. And then we're going to run all the way back down here because we still have movement. Why not? Why are you attacking my wrestler? Like, what are we doing here? Okay. Some of these decisions that the AI make just don't make sense to me. Me putting Therius right next to Mitra was actually a terrible move because that just added 6 stacks of poison to Mitra, and that's like 26 HP directly. Kind of rough. Okay. What do I want to do here? We have another wrongdoer up here, hoodlum. We have this tactician that's basically dead. We have a wrongdoer over here that's going to be pretty easy to take out. Shit. Okay. I guess what I could do, first and foremost, is scream. Okay. And then what we can also do is come over here, and then I'm going to knock this guy back. Apply slowdown. So this hoodlum actually should not be able to reach us, really. He can, but I'm not too worried about it. Then we can just go right on over here, right? And sit. We went for Edric. Bro, there was literally a crossbow vigilante right here. See, that targeting, the targeting prioritization just seems so dumb to me. You have someone that's more of a DPS build, right? That, you know, cannot survive the damage output that you would be able to do to them, right? And you also render them essentially like weak or like useless, right? But instead of, you know, doing the thing, you instead, you know, let's give these guys zeal, have some fun. But instead, you're over here like, oh yeah, you know what? Let me go attack the tank, because that's what we need to do. I need to attack a tank. See, that makes more sense, picking the phalanx soldier over Arnius, because Arnius is a monster. He would do like no damage to Arnius, right? Phalanx soldier, much weaker than Arnius. At least defensively, right? This hoodlum coming up after Edric, instead of attacking the vigilante, just seems dumb to me. And, I mean, he pays for it too, so is what it is. We can definitely come up to this wrongdoer and just get him turned, right? Get him taunted, apply weakening and whatnot, just sit there. Get that rivalry bonus going. Oh yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool. This wrongdoer, honestly, we're already in what, defensive stance right now? This guy's dead. Awesome. I do love the execution animation of the pugilist, guys. I am not going to end the combat early because I'm actually having a little bit of fun with this. So I want to just, you know, go through the motions, actually take these guys out. We are going to, first and foremost, we'll use Ovation here. Give all these guys riposte. They don't need it. They definitely don't need the extra movement, but I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to come up here and I'm just going to clap this guy. This guy should be dead. Dead before he even moves. All right, cool. All right, and now we have, what, 2 enemies? We have this wrongdoer, and then we have a hoodlum. Okay, well, first and foremost, let's just get Edric up here, do some damage to this wrongdoer, right? And we'll just, like, crack him. Yep. All right, Riposte took care of that. And this wrongdoer should be got by this tactician, potentially. Yep, cool, easy peasy. Bunch of loot, decent amount of things for us to repair.
Thanks for your help, mercenary. We cannot abide slaves.
All right, cool. I can question you. I'm not going to accuse you because I don't want to waste anything.
My leg hurts. The all-seeing eye guides us.
All right, cool. So, part of it is handled, but not quite, right? The Dawn Tower still doesn't feel like it's been completed, but I guess it has. Okay, cool. And that also took care of the Hovendorp mine. So let's go to the science providers. We also need to do leading by example. I don't remember the leading by example one. I know we need to go there probably at some point. But let's go, since we're closer to the science guys, let's go check that out real quick. So we're still only at 67%, which is not enough, right? I have not seen any for the thaumaturge yet either. No. I'm not sure what that animation would be either. Okay.
The universities of Gothenburg and
I don't remember what I'm even supposed to do here. We're just reading books at this point.
If you wanted to study the ancient...
Have you ever been all the knowledge in the...
Try as I might. Crocs wine? Huh?
Who are competing with... Isn't this contest of... Provide what I need to teach my students properly, and I might be able to provide information about Willa Old Hovendorp. I performed the
I need to.
autopsy on
Oh,
the body.
5 human remains. Shit. Bro, I could have fucking done that already. God damn it. I literally had 15 bodies in that last fight. Ah. Tragic. All right, well, we need to go kill things. We need to go be murder hobos because my dumbass doesn't know how to hold on to freaking dead bodies. Ugh. Waste of my freaking time. Any dead bodies. Annoying. Very annoying. Never mind the fact that this crop circle isn't a thing. Like, what? Let's go talk to these peasants real quick. Just see what's up. Hey, homie, have you guys noticed that there's crop circles here?
See those beautiful crop circles? Not bad, eh? What? People think the tools did it. I don't see why we should stop. We can have fun in our own fields, can't we? If we want to spoil the crops, that's our problem. And a bunch of superstitious city folks have no say in it. You're right. A good...
Okay, well. That was pretty easy to take care of the crop circles. No more smugglers over here. All right. We could probably go fight some smugglers. Well, let's go see what's going on with the fishery. I need to figure out what I gotta do for this freaking fishery now. We have 7 knowledge points. That's a decent amount.
I'll need someone
Wait, what?
I'll need someone experienced to show me how to catch them. No more than...
With a good angler, you can pick it up in no time. Do I just need to swap one of my guys over to being an angler? Is that what we need? You. Be an angler.
I'll need someone
Every morning,
I don't hate this minigame by any means. I just feel like it's okay, right? I feel like some of the gathering minigames, I'm just like, eh. All right, cool. You're now an apprentice. Now talk to the dude.
By say, good thing you showed me. I wasn't about to...
You gave me a recipe. Okay, that's cool. Not mad about that. Just disappointed. Doesn't help me at all with what I need. At all with what I need. I 100% need to freaking go kill people now. Yeah, we'll eat the Hill Delights because I definitely need that. Oh my god. Oh lordy. Okay. 1 Hill Delights takes care of everything. Yeah, that works. Yo, what's going on, Sean? That is my first time fishing on the playthrough, probably. I got a chef's hat, a golden chef's hat. Ooh. All right, let's go inspect this thing real quick. There's something right over here. Is that a huntsman thing? Is this a hunt? That is a hunt. I mean, I can take a look at it, right? We also need to double check the Grinmere hunt. Where is the Grinmere hunt? Did I not get a map for the Grinmere hunt? Did we already take care of it? Okay. On the beach in the southwest of the region. Like here? Okay. It's not the end of the world. We can do that. And we have ferocious boars. Tragic. I'm not too worried about that. Go kill some bandits and get their bodies. I need their bodies. Give me your bodies. All right, we've already looted this. Cool. I'll take care of these guys real quick. Ooh, okay. Do we have... Oh, okay. This is an interesting... Oh, and they've got reinforcements inbound, huh? All right. Okay. I see you. I'm not a big fan of it, but I do see you. All right. We're gonna move Arnius over here. And we'll keep Sarengar over here. I'm gonna move Edric this way, the off chance I need it. Right. And then we'll keep Mitra here as well as Several, right? Something like that. Sterius will be let's move. Yeah, we'll keep Darius over. Then Wandrick as well. 1, 2, 3. I mean, we'll move Mitra. All right, first and foremost, what we're gonna do is we're gonna give everyone rage or fury, right? I'm gonna come over here. I'm just gonna knock that guy back. Get them all nice and slowed down. I'll move back here, generate an extra valor point. We're gonna watch. Okay. That is honestly one of the best case scenarios that we're gonna run into here. All right, cool. And then Baloo's gonna come and dunk on the wrongdoer, which works for me, I guess. Okay, that's fine. Good job, Baloo. Proud of you. All right, cool. Now it's time for Therius to go do his thing. Therius, I'll get you right here. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is going to be glorious. Well, we just need to go boom and boom. And then we hit this button right here and laugh as we do just a shit ton of damage to everybody, right? And it just bounces around and kills like 4 people, right? Or 3 people. And then we just take a step back here. And then I just go yeet, yeet, skeet, skeet with a little grenade and do a little bit more damage that way. And then I'm just gonna, you know, zippity doodah, zippity day. And just like that, Therius' turn is over and half that group is dead. All right. This group may be a little bit more difficult to take care of. I'm not entirely certain how we're going to do this, and I really don't want Sarengar to necessarily die, like, already. But, yeah, this may be a little bit of a doozy. Maybe a little bit of a doozy, but we're gonna play it by ear real quick. First things first, Wandrick, go scream and get everyone pumped up real quick. And then I just need you to take a couple steps up here, and I need you to kill both of these guys. All right. That was awesome. And then we're going to take a step this way. And then we are... Yeah, we're going to taunt, because that'll at least apply weakening to this dude, right? Don't have to worry about him doing a lot of damage. Now we need to start getting our guys over here to help out. Because that's going to be the situation we're in, right? Mitra's already moved. Edric has not moved yet. Edric does have bonus movement at this point. And... can start making his way over, but if I move him over here right now, that's going to be kind of a waste of priority, right? So the criminal's already, you know, he's technically weakened, but he does have fury. He's going to like attack Wandrick, right? But he's locked down, right? So the only threat over here to these guys is this criminal, and he's already taken care of. All the other threats over here have been eliminated. All right, so in other words, Edric doesn't need to move. Like, him moving over here, while yes, getting him to help out these guys is important, him moving over here doesn't immediately put him into play with all these guys that still have damage on the table, right? We have 1, 2, 3, 4 guys that are going to move here. Now, one of them could be over here, but that means even if one of them's over here, 3 are over here, right? That's the way we need to look at this. So, knowing that we still have, at a minimum, 3 guys right here that are going to be moving, we need to try to either lock down these 3 and get them to only attack Arnius, or we need to potentially just remove them from being able to move. That's the way we need to address this now. We've removed a lot of the damage, but we haven't removed this damage. And Sarengar cannot afford to get attacked by 2 of these 3 people that'll be moving. several cannot afford to get attacked by probably 2 either. So Arnius is essentially what we need, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to pop our bravery skill, and we're going to run up here, and we're going to start, you know, attacking a little bit, right? First things first, get some burning going. Give everyone a little bit of defensive bonuses because we're going to need them. And then I'm going to use tactical slam on this criminal, just so I get him locked down. And these guys should, in theory, prioritize people who are already engaged in combat due to the Oath of Cowards. So if that's the case, then we're good. And Arnius should be getting attacked in the back by this Marauder instead, if he's even able to reach him, which he's not. So that helps us out. That did like no damage to Arnius, which is great. And this scoundrel should not be able to really do much either, because I don't think the scoundrel's moved, right? But he's essentially blocked at this point. Like, he can't go this way because there's a poacher in the way. And if he goes this way, which he will have to, he's going to go through mud. So he's only going to be able to barely reach Arnius. He's not going to be able to actually do very much. So that's pretty much the best case scenario for us here, right? This wrongdoer's already moved. That poacher and this poacher have both already moved. And yeah, so basically the last people to move is going to be the scoundrel and then this criminal. And then we're going to get reinforcement waves. But at that point, we should have Edric roughly right around here, which will help us out. And then, yeah. So anyway, we're gonna move several up here, right? First and foremost, several needs to attack this criminal because that will immediately give us a reload. All right. And now we can, in theory, attack the criminal again because there's another crit there. All right. So we got a couple of attacks off. The criminal is getting low. It's good. Now let's go ahead and move back a little bit, right? And let's start attacking like a poacher. Okay, cool. Edric, we're going to get you moved way up here just so you'll be closer and be able to help these guys out a little bit. All right. And that's that turn. And now we're going to take Sarengar, right? And we want Sarengar to ideally get a kill and remove potential targets from the board here. Locking down the wrongdoer is not a bad idea, but Sarengar is not a tank. Sarengar is not really capable of doing that kind of thing, right? Realistically, not a good idea. Sarengar is, however, really good at doing crits. 95% crit hit chance. So basically, whoever Sarengar attacks is about to fucking nuke with takedown and attack stance. Okay. So honestly, maybe the wrongdoer or maybe the marauder. Oh, we can't reach the marauder. We can reach the poacher. Wrongdoer may actually be our best bet. So let's go for it. We're going to immediately go for this, right? Get a couple of attacks in, which is great. Now we're going to swap to defensive stance. Get those bonus attacks in. Beautiful. Did much better than I thought we would. And then we have Fatal Touch. And Fatal Touch does a large amount of damage to the target. But it should not be a one-shot to this scoundrel. Realistically, it just won't. So we'd be wasting our valor points, essentially. Can only be used if the target has greater maximum health than the attacker, which everyone does. And less than 50% current health, which this does not. But yeah. Okay, cool. Sarengar will just move you this way. Get you a little bit further away from the spookies. All right, cool. Now we're up against 10 enemies. I'm not entirely certain where all the enemies are. There's one up here. There's like 3 that came down there. And yeah, okay, cool. Baloo's gonna move. We have our first move of the round, right? So what I'm thinking we do here is we take Edric and we just move Edric down here, kill the poacher real quick, and then wait for the hoodlum to go attack us, right? The other thing we could do is try to wrangle all of these guys up. So here's kind of where the decision making really starts to become apparent, right? The likelihood that we have a wrongdoer left on the field, which is 0 because there is no wrongdoers here, is not there. So realistically, what may happen is, or what's most likely going to happen is one of these poachers is going to move. That's going to be the first one to move, right? It could either be like this poacher or it could be one of these two. Arnius cannot kill all these guys at once. Does not have that type of damage. He's not built for that. He's built for being annoying and just sitting in the middle of shit. Edric is really good at tanking a single, like a big beefy thing and then killing the big beefy thing. Like these guys are both tanks, just different types of tanks. We could attempt to kill a poacher with several and then move several back. We could attempt to take out one of these units before they even have a chance to move with Edric, right? Because Edric's essentially a guaranteed 1 kill. Sarengar does not necessarily have enough movement to go do everything we want, but I do think Sarengar may be one of our better options here, because I think we do have Zeal for 1 turn still. Yeah, I think this is actually probably our best option. Because takedown would give us critical damage increased by 100%, so that'd be really good in offensive stance, right? And then the fatal touch needs to be in defensive stance in order for us to get the reset on movement. So if we're going for a reset on movement so we can actually reach these guys and then take them out, we need to attack with barrage of blows on one of these guys first, right? So maybe like the poacher. I don't think the barrage of blows will be enough to kill the poacher, but maybe it will, right? Oh yeah, it is. It definitely is. Oops. Well, that didn't help. I mean, it kind of helped, but not really. So cool. And now that I don't need to worry about this, we're going to swap to attack stance and we're just going to go ham. And now we're going to use fatal touch. Why not? Give me my valor points back. Cool. And we ended up not killing the unit we needed to kill. That's okay. Watch Baloo go forth and, you know, wreck this criminal real quick. Okay. That criminal was not who it was. Oh, it was a hoodlum. Okay, that's fine. He's not going to really do anything. All right, cool. We got a free turn out of that. Free maximum effort, essentially. Running several right now is a bad idea. We need to have ideally Arnius or somebody locked in for some damage. So that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to come up here. We're going to try and get some damage going. These guys both have defensive buffs. Sarengar is about to get fucking dunked. I feel it, right? Shit. Okay. This will not kill the criminal. I wish it would. I wish Wrath did more damage. And ultimately, the reason Arnius is not doing a lot of damage is because we have a very low level sword on him right now, right? Blue is a freight train with teeth. Oh, Baloo? Yeah, dude. He's just runs up, takes him out. Big ass bear. Cool. So, honestly, who's the scarier one between the criminal or the marauder? Criminal is less of a threat than the marauder is. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use tactical slam on the marauder, get him locked down, and we're going to wait. Hoodlum's going for Edric. That's great news for us. Straight up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. What are you doing? What? Whatever. I don't care. Don't care enough. All right, several. Several, you're going to come down here, and we are about to potentially kill both the marauder and the criminal. I don't know how this is going to go, but we're going to try it. Ooh. Yeah. And then we're going to dunk on the poacher. Oh my god, yeah. Woo! Starting to do things. I like it. All right, cool. I don't know if you guys caught what I was doing there. So, Several has a weapon that has explosive oil on it. Okay. So, explosive oil, every time you deal damage with a skill, right? So, in other words, use an attack of anything. There's a 50% chance for it to deal 50% splash damage. Okay. So since these guys were literally right next to each other, right? What I did was fired at one and tried to get as much damage off as I could. And then this guy was actually within like death, right? Like, he was super low. And then this guy was also really low because he kept getting lowered by the splash damage from this one. Well, then I realized if I attack this guy, it'll kill him, and then the splash damage should kill him, and that's why we did that. So that was the strat there. This poacher has not moved or anything like that yet. So, oh no, he just shot Sarengar, I'm pretty sure. So cool, don't have to worry about that. Edric, time for you to do some stuff, right? Yeah. That's an amazing shot right there. Yeah, I'm so glad I got to see the bush. I'm gonna taunt real quick because I don't want to deal with that poacher doing poacher things. I kind of feel bad. That poacher just got dunked. All right, cool. And then we have a hoodlum down here that's trying to go be a hoodlum. So we're just gonna, you know, eat. Apply slow down on top of mud because I'm an asshole. And then we're just gonna move Wandrick over here. And Therius is up here. And honestly, I just don't want to deal with Therius right now. So I'm just gonna move him down here and have Therius, you know, throw a grenade, like basically point blank, and then, you know, blow up. Go nuclear. Oh, I have to do this. Now go nuclear. Cool. Thanks. I think we have enough kills. We can leave. We can just let it happen, right? I need what? I'm just gonna take it. I'm just taking it all. I don't care. We should have enough. Oh, okay. Well, I forget the map doesn't use with WAS, doesn't move with WAS. So this is your friendly reminder, guys. You need to go grab your PPs. Collect all of your PPs. This is a terrible name for these freaking pit points or whatever, the path points or whatever you want to fucking call them. But go grab your PPs. Okay? Make sure you're grabbing your PPs. All you gotta do. Very important. Vital to a game progression, even. They punched me first, so the poacher deserved it. You were wondering how the shot hit both units. Yeah, so remember, Bruce, we're not allowed to create or use oils, but I did put the caveat in there is if I loot a weapon that has an oil on it, I can use the looted weapon, right? So the weapon came with the explosive oil. I haven't actually really added very many oils or anything like that to any final builds or anything. So I've been just grabbing whatever drops and then running it. What did I miss? Not much. Not much.
Provide what I need to teach my
Here,
students.
take these bodies.
You didn't expose them to direct. So I suppose
now I can question you.
On Willer Old Hovendorp.
I am so glad that I got that extra 5%. Cool. Someone may have hired the rooks to kill the broker. Awesome. That is a step in the right direction. Now I need to go figure. Oh, right. I was supposed to do the hunt. Whatever. Okay, so we need to go take care of the rooks, right? I don't remember where the rooks are. And yeah. But hey, we got one less thing taken care of, right? So let's go figure out where the rooks are, right? Where would they be? Where would they be? They would be somewhere, right? already done the guard post, right? Yeah. Okay, well. I freaking hate this place. I hate it so much. Do-do-do-do. This freaking region sucks because of how much running around you do. Alright. We'll double check this up here, but then we're also going to come down to the Broker's Palace and, you know, just poke our heads and see if there's anything we can, information we can gather there. But yeah. I do know that the embassy, something still has to happen here.
Don't worry, mercenaries.
It's supposed to still happen here. If I remember correctly now, I get into here from that frickin' tower, right? There's like a pathway that comes out there. I just don't remember what the hell I need to do for it.
Only members of the church.
The role of the broker. Yes, mercenary. The Brotherhood report.
You may not pass. There's no excuse.
Literally questioning everybody. I highly doubt that I'm going to get any information from any of this, but you know.
Look around.
I commiserate, dear lady.
What are
You never know.
here? Not to be rude.
I'll take advantage.
Allegedly, all the...
Okay, well, I'm glad I wasted my time there. Okay. We are going to take this street all the way down for the loop. And yeah. First, I'm going to stop by the Hovendorp Manor. I don't think there's anything for me in here, but you never know.
Clues. Leave me.
Yep, nothing. Cool. I don't really want to fight the bandits here. We can go to Berna's arena real quick. I don't think there's much we can do here, but
You here,
I'm almost positive it's that guy.
Even when times we've lost many fighters over the...
What a victory! This arena used to be.
Ah, I
All
saw
right,
you
I
fight.
do need some of these skill mastery books. I do know that.
Natural born fighters.
Oh boy, skill mastery books would be really useful, but I don't have a ton of money either, so we'll hold off on that. Did I finish the church? I did finish this church. Okay, and then we've done the charity. We've already done all of this crap too. Wait, something else down here I missed. Get a couple of trinkets. I do know that there's something to do about the boat, and I can't remember if the boat is where the rooks are or not, but you know what? We might as well head over there. Take a little peek-see around, right? Pretty sure I can't do anything until I walk back around the street. Oh, okay. I just don't feel like fighting you. Go away. I've got some shit that I want to sell you guys. Take this jacket, the damaged dagger. What else do I got that I can sell you guys? What else do we got? Criminals layered armor is actually pretty good. Same with the outlaws layered armor. They both have different star levels. We got what? 16, 108, 100. I mean, either way, they're both worth decent money. Get rid of that stuff too. I'll hold on to the quid though, because I do like quid as a thing, and then we'll just sell the human remains because I don't need those anymore. That's just extra weight. Do we have any other weapons or anything like that that we've grabbed that I don't want? Get rid of the bone rattle. What else we got? Bird whistle. Cool. Golden chef's hat. All allies in the area recover 10% of their maximum health. Does not apply to units when dying. Extra help skill. Okay. Does not apply to units when they are dying. Okay, and then we can get rid of the outlaw's coif. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That works. Okay. We're doing okay. God damn it. I really don't. No, go away. We're doing okay on money, especially if I go and actually pick up my reward here from the tavern while we're going past it, which is fine. Go ahead and repair our gear real quick. And let's learn some recipes as well. Anything else that we have recipe wise that I can knowledge point? Nope, we're good. Okay, cool. Go get paid real quick.
Might you be looking for work? Here is your reward.
I don't feel like doing any of the other bounties, even though honestly it'd be pretty quick for me to get an extra couple hundred. But yeah, we'll head back down to the Magnificent. I do know that the Midnight Gardens has somewhat hidden underneath the floorboards. I just don't know how to. There it is.
Don't worry.
Help!
We now have ourselves our second swordsman.
What would I know? They wanted to sell me.
Hold on, mercenaries. It's not just the bag. You can have him if you want. How were we to know his mother would be murdered on the very night?
What? Don't leave me here.
Leideric Ald Hovendorp. You are going to be our DPS swordsman build. All right, cool. Well, that's the extra 5% that I needed, especially now that I've got am identified, found finally. Oh, it's so annoying dealing with these guys sometimes. I need to go this way to get down to the Magnificent. Is the Magnificent really not part of the freaking story? This is definitely a part of the story. Just don't remember why. How?
Last year we got back to the broker's death is tragic.
No sea is too rough for the Magnificent. We travel far and wide to offer our customers the most valuable...
Flambade, croc swine. I don't think I could. I don't think I could grab him. I mean, I could try, right? But go grab him real quick. See if we can. I thought you couldn't take him until a later.
Don't leave me here.
Yeah, it doesn't let you take him or anything. You can inspect him or you can take him.
You can have him if you want, but
oh,
it
cool.
will cost you.
Just hit recruit. All right, neat. Yep. All right, well, that's 77%. That's cool, but okay, so we need to go find the rooks, honestly, right? We need to go find the rooks and then figure out like who hired them. That's ultimately some of the next steps. Oy vey. Okay. You know what? We're gonna have to fight this one. Tired of freaking seeing these getting like ganked in the streets. Don't have any gear for this guy because I just sold all of mine. I'll probably keep you alive, right? Fuck, I don't know if I can. What can I do with you? What can I do with you? I guess I can just negotiate and not deal with it. Oh, I can't buy gear even if I wanted to. Right. Let's leave the town. Son of a biscuit. And there's more freaking criminals right there. Does my wife know that I grab all the PPs in this game? Probably, maybe. I don't know. My wife doesn't really watch my content, so who knows? My wife just assumes whatever happens downstairs is nerd shit. And to be honest, she's right. Let's be honest here, everybody. This is nerd shit. Oh.
We will question the won't lie.
There we go.
In the past, Alazar turned to the rooks to take out.
There we go. There's an extra 10%. Okay, cool.
The interrogation. Thank you. I had nothing to do.
Don't worry. In any case, if he tried...
The people hated. Maybe they are angry. They didn't...
Well, that helps. Helps a little bit at least, right? 87%. We're making our way there. We're just not quite there. Ugh. Yeah, you're right. I may also be able to just make some gear real quick with all the shit I've got on me. Let's just go to the blacksmith and see if we can craft anything. Arnius is our blacksmith, right? Or is it Wandrick? Oh, there we go. There we go. We have the event trigger finally. Oh my god. We're getting closer. Oh shit. Don't tell me I don't have anyone that can... You're at least an experienced blacksmith. That's not terrible. We'll have Edric. Man, we can't make rhyme steel gear? Shit. Okay. Who is my... Are you a master? Who's my master? Oh, you're the master blacksmith. Fuck. Okay. Okay. I don't want to lose that much experience on cook. We don't have any fucking... Oh, we have salt. We have salt. We just don't have a lot of the other things that we need. Oh my god. This is... Oh, not great. All right, cool. Let's go to the knowledge compendium. Let's learn some recipes real quick. Let's go ahead and we are just gonna, you know, do some quick little learnies, some real quick shit. We can do like some hemp tea. We can learn a lot of this stuff real quick. Boom, boom. We have 5 more points. Yeah, why not? All right. We learned a lot of recipes. Not all of them, right? But we learned a lot for cooking. So now, can we cook anything? Make some boiled eel. We can make a smoked sardine. I mean, better than nothing, right? All right, cool. How are we looking for actually being able to do something else, though? Shit. Let's go to the travel post and see if we can... Oh, wait, we might be able to buy some... Oh, there we go. That's exactly what I wanted. Boom, right there. Cool. We can make 10 of these, right? Boom, master cook. Awesome. And then we can do 10 of these as well, just because we can. All right, cool. All right. And now, Edric, you're not going to do this. You're going back to being a master bard. And then I don't even freaking know, where are you? Right here? Cool. Go play on that. You are going into the tent. I will worry about your profession build once I make you some gear. I do know that we have a lot of our good weapons are in the whatchamacallit, in the mercenaries inn. All right, let's see here. Pirate would give us destabilizing stab, which isn't terrible. It's not what I'm looking for though. What else can we do here? Two-handed sword, right? Let's do a two-handed sword. We could do glory, valiant assault. No, that's a protection. That's a one-handed. That's a one-handed weapon. Prosperity does a nice little knockback thing, right? And then units that can't be knocked back take 150% extra damage. 150% extra damage is a shit ton, by the way, right? Fervor damage is increased by 40% against targets without guard. So fervor would actually be really good in combination with a more tanky build, because you can apply destabilizing strike and then use punishment, and that would be a nice like little mini combo, right? But it's not the oh my god kind of thing, right? Units critical damage decreased by 50% by units who haven't yet acted during this round. That's pretty good. What else can we do here? And don't mind me, everyone. I'm just going to be rummaging about in my ye old shit drawer, because that is essentially what this is. It's just a bunch of random shit that I've got. We have so much crap in here. Let's do a little bit of theory crafting, a little bit of build making thing, right? So let's go with a prosperity. So we'll just use prosperity first and foremost, and we'll pay the 50 gold for traveling fees or whatever. Okay. So knowing that Lydric's going to be using prosperity first and foremost, right? Two-handed sword, cool. And prosperity does, it has rushing gale, which is kind of centered around knockback. Currently has 6% critical hit chance and 36% critical damage, right? And the critical damage actually goes down when we take off prosperity due to how strength modifies crit damage. So we do have duelist, which deals decent amounts of damage to the target, but it gives you riposte. Okay. We could also go for swordmaster. Swordmaster's kind of hit or miss for me, especially since laceration requires you to attack twice already. And on top of that, it costs 3 valor points. Like, that's just way too expensive, right? Way too expensive. I feel like duelist will actually be the better option at this point. I understand prosperity is a AoE weapon, but we don't necessarily need another AoE, right? What else can we do here? As long as the unit's engaged, they have brutality. That's pretty good. Master Opportunist, damage dealt from attack of opportunities increased by 25%. Damage dealt from incoming is reduced by 25%. So the mix of Master Opportunist on top of, like, we could actually make him into a riposte spam type of build, but they kind of nerfed riposte spam, especially in extreme, due to all the valor point usages here. What else can we do? And exhort's not terrible. As long as the unit has less than 50% armor, they have brutality. Hardcore training. I always love hardcore training. Okay. Let's think about how prosperity works, right? Prosperity is about knockback and manipulating knockback. So we don't necessarily want to be engaged all the time. So duelist instinct, probably not the best thing, right? Daring, not terrible, right? Valorous chain would be the option there. So valorous chain and daring are probably pretty good. Hand-to-hand combat's also pretty decent as well. Let's see, what else can we do here? Defensive no, I don't want to do defensive riposte. Oh, I mean, honestly, this could be one of those builds that takes second weapon, because defensive riposte is okay. It's just not great. Shit. See, I like Swordsmaster, but Laceration just feels like it's not going to be used, even though it is a nice AoE attack, right? Because of just its cost. And because of that, I feel like Duelist is the better way to go, because I can at least see myself using Final Blow in the off chance that he's already engaged, right? And then Valorous Chain will help us generate a little bit of Valor points with Prosperity, because I'm pretty sure Prosperity is an AoE weapon. Double check that real quick, but almost positive. All units in the area, knock them back by 2 meters. Yeah. Cool. We'll do daring. And then let's do... I don't hate Last Stand. I just feel like hand-to-hand combat or hardcore training is just a little bit more useful. Hardcore training is just so good just because you're immune to dots, but he's not built to be a tank, so I don't think he really needs to worry about dots. We'll use him as hand-to-hand combat, and use him kind of as a repositioner on top of DPS and support. That's kind of our goal here. And if we're able to do that, let's give him second weapon as well. Okay. Now let's go ahead and allocate some of his valor points real quick. We'll give him maxed out willpower, and then we're going to dump the rest into crit, because that is what we're currently doing. We're not allowed to put any points into movement because movement is king, and I'm not allowed to invest anything into movement. Crit is definitely the second best stat in the game beyond movement. Willpower is just to make sure that your guys don't get completely one shot if you're not doing your math right. Cool. So Lydric, now that you have medium armor equipped, and we can just swap your gear out real quick. So we have prosperity, which is going to be good, right? Now that we have the opportunity for us to use 2 weapons, this is where this build's going to be even more interesting. So we can do debilitating stab, which would do dazed, and that is also an AoE, and dazed is a next attack of opportunity, deals no damage. That'd be a good support weapon as well. Fervor would be better for tank. Glory would actually be really good for tanking as well. I could give him glory and have him set up to be an off tank if I needed him to do that. Right? Good. But I actually think using claret would be more fun. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use claret. We'll set you up with claret. What else do we have here? Trader's Barbute would be a lot more fun on a axe user. So we're gonna save that for that. Let's see here. Medium helmets. Somewhat decent medium helmet. I mean, we could just craft a couple, right? Like, the damage increased by 20%. This unit has no beat. Ooh, okay, honestly, well, yeah, I'll take that. 20% damage increase, especially just starting off. Okay. 10 lucky charm. No, we don't need that. Willpower increase, chestplate, increase movement, vision. Leather straps. Honestly, leather straps may be the play. And then yeah, we can make an Akkadian steel. Do we have the stuff to make Akkadian steel? Oh, we don't have a fucking alchemist. Shit. I don't know if we actually have everything we need to make the medium armor for Akkadian steel. And actually, I don't even think he can equip it because he's not level 12. What's Akkadian steel's requirements? Level 11. So he could. Honestly, doing the waistcoat may be the right call here, right? I don't think we have anything else that we can put him in. Realistically, we have a couple of other like low level shit here. Web of Virtuous, nothing. Arthas, nothing. Valerian, nothing. Tiltren, Dune Spalter, but it's level 6. Ooh, nope. Don't care about any of that. Drombox, nothing. Grinmere has literally nothing because I'm here. Okay. Yeah, I guess the Acadian steel light armor is probably our best bet at this point. Has no guard, which is kind of rough, but I mean, what else do we have? Yeah, I'm not putting him in like a Ghost Spalder, or even the Rhymesteel Gambison would be. Yeah, let's do the waistcoat. That's fine. All right, cool. Don't have to worry too much about his gear now. He should be set for the most part. We'll put him in the lieutenant helmet in this and give him claret at set 2. And yeah, that is an ugly freaking build. That is for certain. Belt item, I could give you quid. I don't know what else to give you, honestly. What can I do to make you less shit? Well, I don't know. I don't know what I can give you. What's his profession? He doesn't have a profession yet. Everything's novice. So, oh, what do I need to do with you? What do I need to do with you? Honestly, I could just set you as a woodcutter and go ham with it. You need to increase your critical hit. Yeah, woodcutter wouldn't be terrible. It only gives you 1 strength for the time being, but let's find a good item for you. Honestly, increasing your movement by 1 just with adjustable straps may be the play. That may be the play. Mustard tonic's not going to be that good. Hangman's rope isn't terrible, but man, he's not really built to take a ton of debuffs either, so kind of not worth it. Fetish of the Ancients isn't terrible. I mean, increasing willpower is not bad. 10 lucky charm, and like all these things are like okay, they're just not ideal for his build, right? Loose change is a fucking useless thing. So I'm guessing leather straps at this point. Either leather straps or quid, and I don't think he's really built to be like a quid kind of guy either. So I don't know who would be built to be a quid person, to be honest. Like 1% HP, like 1% HP just is not enough to do much. There's like I'm going to make a build that actually uses quid and is going to feel good. I just haven't made it yet because there's got to be a build for it, but it's not something I'll be able to fucking theory craft on a live stream like in the middle of all this shit. We do want some form of layers just to help you not feel like dog shit. Ooh. Oh, I like this. Okay. Okay. This is gonna feel... All right. Don't know where I got regeneration oil from. I do like that. Regeneration oil plus quid, and then a conversion oil. Yeah, I can see how that would actually be really a nice little combo. Okay, cool. So oils may be useful, probably should be applied somewhere. We'll give you Braves oil just to help you not feel gross. And then let's give you some form of layers. I know I've got some layers here that are probably just standard stag layers or something like that, right? I have to have just some shit layers. Serpent, cool. I need, yeah, I'll just take them all. Fuck it. Don't care. You, here, serpent, take it. Apply, please. Just boom, boom, boom. All today. Don't need to worry about it. Increase your strength, increase your crit chance. That's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not awful either. And now we're going to head over to the Hovendorp Manor. So you are not completely dead weight. You're not going to be great yet. I'm going to find a better way to fucking make you useful. But right now, I'll fucking make do. I will make do. You had some layers in your travel post? Yeah. Yep. Okay, so we've got some of these lovely skull boys over here, and something tells me they're the ones I need to worry about. Go to the Hovendorp Manor. All right, we're gonna head on down here, and we're just gonna, you know, take a quick look, see what's going on. Okay, so we're here, which is great. But I think these are the guys we actually need to talk to.
Don't let them escape. Mercenaries! These men are murderers.
Okay, cool. We need to fight the rooks. And we have allies inbound and everything like that. That's great. Cool. Lydric will be able to actually help avenge his people. They have Oath of Cowards and Dishonorable Trick. So the rooks, after taking 2 attacks. Okay, so they're literally the same as standard outlaws. Great. We have, what, 6 of them right here? Cool. And we have 6 of them right here. God, how fucking tightly packed they are just makes me want... this is gonna be awesome. I'm gonna fucking nuke half of these guys in one fucking attack with areas. Yeah, cool. So, anyway, you, Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain. We have bonus movement speed as well because, oh, fuck yeah. All right, Arnius, move you down here. Put a foot soldier over here. Put Wandrick over here for funsies. We really don't need, honestly, let's put Therius over here. Like this is gonna I'm probably gonna be doing a little bit of overkill, but it'll be fine, right? Be fine. Here's that you go next. Okay, yeah. All right, well, we'll put you right over here. Make you feel all nice and homey. Then we'll move Lydric. Yeah, you can be here. Yep. Realistically, I'm not even too sure if I need to worry about any of this shit, but we're gonna fucking just go in here and nuke the shit out of these guys. So we'll walk in, and I should be able to hit all of them right here, right? And we're just gonna go bing bing, bong kind of thing, right? Oh yeah, I can actually hit all of them if I do this first. Let's get them all nice and weak, you know? Okay, cool. We killed almost all of them. Great start to that fight. And then we're just gonna, you know, take Therius and move them all way the fuck out of there. Don't want to worry about any of that shit. Attacking the foot soldier, that's perfect. That's literally the one guy I would love for you to just keep attacking and wasting your time doing. All right, and now Baloo. Oh, Baloo does not move anytime soon. Okay, that's fine. Sarengar can probably one-shot somebody. Arnius can definitely come up here and fuck some people up. Let's put Lydric to the little, you know, little testy test here. Let's see what I can do with Lydric real quick. We're just gonna come on up here, right? We're gonna try to knock this guy back. That will knock him back, actually. And he took collision damage, right? Well, maybe he took collision damage, but we'll see. And then final blow, we'll get a kill. So that's actually pretty cool. So we can just, you know, come up here, do that, and generate riposte, right? So he's just sitting there. Right, we can move Wandrick right on up here, and do some crazy shit. We can also take Sebral, since Sebral actually has a target that is engaged. We can get Sebral right up here, do a little bit of assistance, right? Get some attacks in. We got double loaded, which is awesome. So now what we can do is we can start dunking on some of these guys instead. All right. Hoodlum, Marauder, Criminal. I mean, honestly, this guy's locked down. I don't need to worry about him. Let's try to focus on killing this Marauder instead. So when's the next game night? You ever get RV there yet to not cause me motion sickness? I'm not sure when the next game night is, and I have not tried to do RV there yet. I know that's not the answer you're looking for, Vis, but I honestly don't know when the next game night's going to be. I have to plan that out with my wife. Scoundrel, marauder, criminal. Let's see here. Who can I fuck up the most? Berengar, what is your crit hit is 65%, which is great. You're already in offensive stance, right? So what we can do, bro, Barrage of Blows is about to be a fucking menace with how this is set up, actually, now I think about it. Let's just, I actually want to check this real quick. How much HP is this Scoundrel have? The Scoundrel has, like, effectively 258 HP, right? Testing something, okay? I just want to see what happens. Really? I did that completely wrong. Makes sense. I'm okay with that. I accept that. I'm glad that worked, though. Glad that part worked. All right, cool. Swap to defensive stance. Give me fatal touch. That's an amazing execution right there, ladies and gentlemen. I definitely that there read wrong. Okay, and then we'll just use Wandrick up here, do a bunch of damage, just sit there all nice and menacingly, watch as Baloo just destroys this hoodlum real quick and then runs and does something. I don't even know. Really? You're going for the wrongdoer? Okay. I mean, I'm fine with it. Sure. Okay, and now we have Edric. Edric, you're gonna come up here, get a hold of this criminal. Do some spooky things to him. Excellent. Mitra. No, we're not gonna use you. We're gonna use Arnius because I really don't feel like fucking with this guy. I want this guy to die. I want him to not do a ton of damage to anybody that I don't want him attacking. I really wish you didn't go after him, but that's fine. It is what it is. I don't think anyone's in the lightning bolt. Nope. Cool. We're good. Actually, let's just let them leave. We don't need to finish this and let them get a round of reinforcements and go through all that. We just don't need to bother with it.
I must commend you.
Mercenary, you have to catch. The rooks didn't come for me. I saw them run towards the Magnificent. Hurry and retrieve what.
So they're heading to the Magnificent. There we go. Now the boat's actually applicable. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making progress, ladies and gentlemen. 87%. We're still fucking cooking with gasoline here. Got a little bit over an hour left in the stream for us to finish the Fate of Grin Mirror. Okay, we might be able to finish this. And if we can, that'd be even better because we'll be done with this fucking region, and then I'll just knock out the pits as like a bonus round, right? That will be the goal. That is ultimately the goal. Let's see if I can get to the Magnificent before we run out of stamina. Oh, come on, fatigue. Oh, come on, fatigue. We're almost there. Almost there. Ah, shit. Didn't quite make it. Did not quite make it. That is absolutely tragic. All right, cool. Yeah, we'll just eat a bunch of little bits and doodads and rest real quick. All right, everybody. I will be right back. Give me one moment, and we'll be back to go forth and do great things. All right. Where were we? We're about to do great things on a boat, right? Oh. Didn't know we were going to Valerian. Okay, let's see. Well, what does the... Oh, Therius has things to say. You could ignore people, okay? And you can encourage people. Or you can gain happiness. You know what? Go ahead and encourage Lydric. All right? And Lydric Hovendorp, I like this. It's just too fucking long. We're just changing your name to Lydric. Because you get rid of your fucking last name. Not that important. I don't care. I don't care that you used to be a noble in Gridmere or anything like that. Go away, mercenaries.
You're sticking your nose where it doesn't belong.
I'm just gonna fight you. I'm gonna dunk you. Oh, I'm so going to fuck you up. Oh my god. Why are you all on top of each other? And where's Therius when I need him? There's Therius. Therius, homie, can you just like one-shot all of these guys? I just want to check something real quick. Oh my god. That is gonna be one disgusting clap. I'm so excited for it. Okay. So now that I know that the fucking is about to happen, right? There's 12 of them, but like 8 of them are right here. What is that? 4? Yeah, no, there's 9 of them right here. Okay, cool. Then we got 1, 2, and then 3. Awesome. So we just need to make sure that we have some people that are prepared to, you know, take care of this shindig bullshit over here. And then we got Lydric over here, Sarengar over here. Let's move Wandric right there. We got Baloo, Darius. Edric can easily take care of that Marauder, and then yeah. We'll be fine at this point. All right, we're gonna come right on up here, and we're gonna do some fucking heinous shit. Inhale real quick, you know, just get a couple of little puffs, and then let's double check that our purge is where we need it to be. Right. So if I go here, where he's at, right? We use it right here. We hit basically everyone. If I move down to here, I actually lose 2. If I move up at all, I mean, we still get it. This is close enough. Let's go ahead and pop it. Oh my god, this is gonna be amazing. Did not do nearly as much damage as I was hoping for. That's okay. That's okay. Does more damage when there's actually less units from what I'm starting to notice here. That is a-okay. That's a decent amount of damage, right? And can I can't get all of them. It's okay. Let's do this. And then I could get next to the hoodlum. I could. I wish I could purge multiple times. I feel like that's something that we can technically do at with his build. That's right. I feel like that is a thing for one of his things. You know what? I think that's actually the play, is for us to change Therius's build. If you think that he's disgusting now, I think we can make Therius into a one-man army. Just due to how this bug is. Okay, so we are currently, it's looking like we're missing out on doing the big clapping that I was hoping for, right? So that means we're actually a little bit more fucked than what I would like to be right now. But not the end of the world. We can still go forth and do great things. We just need to be a little bit wiser about our approach. Arnius can definitely come in here and, you know, spread some burning and whatnot. Sarengar does not have enough movement to really do exactly what I want him to be able to do, or her. Are you a boy or a girl? I can't tell. Anyway, whatever they want to do. But I do know that if I move you right here, I do. How much movement do you have? You have half a meter of movement, so it's not enough for me to do anything too amazing. But what I can do is I can rack barrage of blows. No, I don't want to do that. I can definitely do takedown, right? But then that would move me and I wouldn't be able to hit the other guy. So takedown is not the correct move. Fatal touch, we're gonna have to use this. Get you low, which is great, right? And now what we need to do is we are going to swap to defensive stance and use fatal touch right here. That'll give us a reset on movement, right? Plus excellent execution. And then now what we need to do is we're going to come on up here, or basically anywhere. But we just need to be like kind of right in the middle of things, right? And then we're just going to flip this guy over, or a girl, person over. And we should swap with their dead body. We did not swap with their dead body, but that's okay. Because now what I can do, I can just go hide, basically right on down here. And wait. I expected you to miss, so that was pretty clutch, not gonna lie. I think the wrongdoers already has not moved yet. I do know that this marauder needs to get turned around, and then there's this wrongdoer as well. So I'm thinking what I do is I want to come up here, right? I know I can kill this wrongdoer easily with Edric. I think I want to actually get the marauder tied down first. I don't think the wrongdoer is going to do anything too spooky. So I think if I do this is the better option, right? And he just ended up attacking Baloo anyway. And then that wrongdoer is going to turn around and hit Edric. Yep. And then we just reflect and we pop deflection and riposte, which is perfect. And now several can come up here and actually really start teeing off, kind of. People aren't clumped together enough for it, but it's at least something to help, right? So we get the loads, and then we get the extra crit, and we load again, and then we can, you know, maybe kill. Nope, didn't quite get the kill. That's okay. And we actually just gained like 3 stacks of poison from that. That's kind of insane, not gonna lie. And then the next poacher. Yep, okay. Who are you going for? Your own person. Got it. Okay, well, glad that that's taken care of. All right, Wandrick can not do very much damage if we do that. I could definitely give everyone ovation real quick. And now we go in and just, you know, get whatever crits and stacks of bloodshed that we can get going there. Preparedness was great. Galvanized troops will definitely be useful if I can move him up here, get a hold of a bunch of temporary valor points, right? Get us all like basically restocked, and then be able to move up here and get a hold of quest. By burning. Cool. Now we'll use tactical slam. Wait. This guy's dead from the riposte. Fuck yeah. Gain poison because you got cozy with Therius. Really? Is that it? That is why. That's 100% why. I keep forgetting that Therius is actually bad to get close to. I always forget that. That's okay. Honestly, I should probably kind of worry about this criminal. Criminals kind of spook me out a little bit because what is that? Is that the flogging? No. That's the other people. We'll use condemn on this guy real quick, right? Yeah, that'll give us 5 valor points as well. Just bonk bonk. All right, cool. Now what we can do is we can technically use aim and do a shit ton of things here. We could also, you know, just go for getting that guy set down for a slowdown. But I'm thinking real quick that this is actually the play. Just do this, get both of those guys slowed down and moved a little bit. Oh, that's bad. That did a lot of damage, not gonna lie. The riposte worked out really well for me though there. Okay. And this guy's the last one to move, right? So rushing gale, I could actually do it from like right here, right? We can just do this and see how much damage it does. Nice. All right, cool. I'm glad that that worked out. That criminal I can easily kill. We could do final. Let's go get a hold of this poacher real quick. Let's just go lock down this poacher. And now we gotta deal with reinforcements. We got 2. Anyone down here? Nope. Got 1 over here and 1 up here. All right. Neat. Whether that's a thing. Shit. Okay, how do we want to do this? Oh, do 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 do. We have Baloo's about to go do something really fucking dumb. I can feel it in my bones that Baloo's about to do some fucking dumb ass shit. You guys ever just get that feeling that you're like, God damn it, not again? That is the feeling that I'm getting right now. Okay, just so we're tracking. Yeah, just so everyone's on the same page here. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna kill this guy. Right? That's one less problem that we gotta deal with. Right? So, but wait, there's more. We're gonna come over here, and I'm gonna use Fatal Touch to give us more movement. And I'm gonna run all the way down here. And then we're gonna go to an offensive stance just so I can get some extra fucking crit damage. And I'm hoping to God I crit. Oh my God, Sarengar, you are a menace. And now we get to go watch Baloo do some dumbass shit. Yeah, dumbass shit. Okay. I honestly thought Baloo was going to set himself on fire. I'm gonna be real here. I really thought Baloo was gonna do something even worse than that. So. Wartales AI dumb? Nah, surely not. What do you mean? Whatever makes you think that the AI would ever be dumb? What? No way. All right, Edric, come up here and just, you know, crunch. All right, cool. We got to be getting close to a route. There it is. Boom. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Go away. We're done. Give me all the loot. And now I need, oh, right. They have a lock. They have a thingy down here that we need to go open, right? Who is a master at the thief profession? Edric. We have 77 lockpicks. Surely I'll be able to get it within 77 tries. Do I have 77 do I have 77 health potions in case I get injured from failing at a ton? Probably not, but ah, didn't even need one. A dead body. Sure, that's more dead bodies. And more dead bodies. A crude key. Now we use the crude key to open this thingy up. And we now have a sapphire. Even more dead bodies. All right, cool. I'm glad we have all that. Now, we need to figure out the last of this. The last piece of the puzzle, okay?
What did you find? This is... We own Burner's Arena. Did my mother buy the arena without disclosing it to the public? Curses! I wondered how Godric... Take your reward, mercenaries, and report this to the government.
Thank you so much for the reward. It means a lot to me. And this is about where I was last time.
Might I interest you in my humble wares, my good sirs?
This is about where we were last time, when I got very, very upset. And the reason why I got upset, and hear me out, is because I have 3% left of this shit. We're not done. We don't have all the info we need. We literally have proof, but it's not enough. It's not fucking enough. For some dumbass reason, it's not enough. And because it ain't enough, well, You can't accuse anybody for it not being enough. So, yeah, it's great. I'm 100% super excited. Can you tell that I'm not actually excited about this? I'm actually kind of miffed. Oh, well, you're so fucking close, but not quite. You're not there yet. No. Why on earth would we ever say that you were there? It ain't enough. It ain't enough. We still have to figure out that last 3 things. So dumb. It was so dumb. So now we're gonna go to Berna's arena for shiggles, right? Nothing's gonna come of it. But we're gonna go there anyway.
I don't know what's going on at the hotel.
I can't accuse him.
Well
If I accuse him, then I have no proof still. I still don't have 100% proof. This is the real reason why this shit pisses me. This is the real reason why this region just grinds my gears.
What?
Because we could talk to him. We could accuse him even. But we have no definitive proof. We have the sales contract. Not enough. Not fucking enough. I don't want to fight you guys. Go away. So at this point, we essentially know exactly who's done it. All right? We now know who done did it. We just can't prove who done did it. Go to the cathedral. Is there really the cathedral that I have to go to? Oh.
No trace of the caravan. This is...
Gothenburg is the first... I was saddened to hear...
How generous of... I am convinced the people's fellows... These paupers don't understand the...
May the all-seeing eye...
Which cathedral? Can't be that one, right? Is there another one? No, that's the church. Oh boy. Talk to those guys again. I'll try it again.
May the all-seeing eye...
Nope. Damn. Well, sorry, trying to figure out what 3% I'm missing. I have no idea what 3% I'm missing. That's what irks me. I still don't think we've done the ambassador's secrets enough. Like, that definitely feels like we still have something there. Just not entirely sure what, right? Let's go try it again. I really think the embassy's part of it. Question marks left on the map, are they important? Not necessarily. Like, this one's a dungeon, so it's just a one-off. Then the bandit lair, and then I have to hunt down the pack, so not really. And then there's the rat infestation. This one here is due to... this one here is because I haven't built a road. This is actually the main story mission, right? That is, I go there when everything's solved. This right here is the main story mission where I go to accuse him. I'm not sure what this is. I can't remember. But
don't worry, mercenaries. We'll stay here until...
Yeah, I can't do anything here either. So rawr. All right, we'll rest. Okay. You can accuse Berna without 100%. I don't think you can, dude. Is the last 3% Berna when you actually accuse them? I swear you can accuse them without 100%, but you actually need like 100% for it to stick. Yes, there is an underground to the embassy, and it connects to this tower up here, but I don't know why I can't do that. That may actually come after accusing Berna. I don't remember. To be honest, I really don't fucking remember. Like, I've only done this region once, right? And I cannot be asked to go look through my other lives to figure out what I did there. And yeah, I mean, all right, you know, we're gonna accuse you, and if I burn 300 gold, it is what it is.
You were accused of murder.
The mercenaries who accuse you claim.
If by the eyes great.
And now, having reviewed the rules of.
Firstly, mercenaries, let's revisit the. In all likelihood, Willa Old Hovendorf
was killed in the middle of the street in more affluent part of the city. Is this man the one accused of dealing the bait? Nope, he wasn't.
Silence. Mercenaries, I don't.
Oh shit. I can't. Oh, I also have to remember exactly where he was. 742 wages due. Is that managed for me? Yeah, we'll be fine. You're actually missing the Alizarian ambassador needed the broker Hovendorp's signature on a treaty, which you get by getting a document from the desk at the Alizarian embassy. You get there through the tunnel for which you get the map and the bandit lair. God damn it, so I actually do have to do the bandit lair. That's funny. That's funny. So, yeah, okay, well. Supposed to meet the Alizarian ambassador at the night of the murder. Let's see here.
I was indeed here in the palace along.
So, please explain to this council how the man you're accusing was able to kill Willa Alt
With the help of the rooks.
the legitimacy of your claim, mercenaries. While it...
The rooks.
Silence. Every time you open your mouth. On that note, broker Rich.
Thank you. Mercenaries, you have Dylan. Now, I would like to know why he would have wanted our esteemed colleague dead.
The arena? How could you?
Wise broker count. This contract confirms the same.
Broker Berna.
That would explain his...
I was unaware this contract proves that.
Enough. Yes.
There we go.
I sold her my arena, but I was never going to let her enjoy my.
It is with great dismay that as the law of Gothenburg applies to all. As for you, mercenaries.
Oh, thank God. We got done. We're done. We're done. And we have enough time that we can go do the pits. We didn't have to go fight the fucking, oh my God, a glorious day. Praise be. Praise fucking be. You just have to have like enough of the story done to where you actually have all the key parts. Like that really, you have to have the proof and the witness and everything like that. All right, we're good. We're good. Cool. I'm glad I didn't have to go fight that thing. Now let's go actually have fun and do pit fights. Let's go do pit fights for the rest of the stream. Get me the fuck out of this goddamn area. Let's do the pit fights. We don't have really OP builds for pit fights, but we still have Edric. Edric's all we need, right? Well, the pit fights are actually kind of a nightmare. I have no idea what we're looking at for this, but we'll see. We'll see, right? Yeah, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. We can always make some custom builds to make these pit fights a lot easier, right? We need to. Onward into the black market pits. All right. What are we looking at?
Oh, give me your volunteers' names.
We're gonna fight in the pit. Okay, first things first. Pits plunged in darkness. When a unit is not adjacent to an allied unit, they gain isolation, so they take double damage. Oh my God. When units hit, they gain focus at the end of each round. Each unit in the darkness gains 1 application of focus, and each unit in the light loses all applications of focus. Focus, damage increased by 20%, damage taken reduced by 20%. Stackable. Okay, cool. Ambush, units attacking from behind take 100% additional damage. Okay, so everyone's getting ambushed. Awesome. Heart of Darkness. Allied units cannot equip torches. As long as an enemy unit is in the light or an allied unit is in darkness, they gain elation. Damage increased by 30%. Damage taken reduced by 30%. Okay. And then the illusionist. This enemy uses shadows to create illusions and sow confusion amongst your companions. Okay. Well, let's do weak link first, and we'll just go through them one at a time. Right? I've no. Oh my god, we have to take 6 in. Oh my god, fuck. All right. Well, we'll just take. We only really have 6 people. I mean, we'll take everyone in there. I'm not sure how well this is going to go for us, I'm going to be honest, but fuck it. I do think Sarengar will be better for us than some of these other guys, and I'm honestly not positive that Therius is built for this. Therius is really fucking good at other things, but I don't think Therius is going to be good for this. I'm going to be honest here. I think Lydric might actually be better, or several. Either one of these guys may be more useful. So we're going to take Lydric. Main boss in the Grinmere Pits was a real pain for me. Okay. All right. So damage taken is increased by 100% because we have to deal with isolation now, right? And the best part is we don't even know where these guys are. Okay, so these flagstones swap out where the light is. Okay. Noted. All right. So what I can do, right, first and foremost, go do this so we can see where all these guys are. Right? And then we can take Edric, move Edric right on up here. Wait. Lydric's instantly out. Wow, okay. That was great. Cool. That did... There's a lot of shadows. Oh my god. That's because the stooge did that, huh? All right, first and foremost, we're going to use takedown on an offensive Bray. All right, we are currently in position. We are still in attack stance. Swap to defensive stance real quick. That guy's now out of combat. Marco Polo. I will say, it is fucking dark. I am honestly not too sure if we've got what we need to do this either. And I'm not sure like what the difference is in these shadows or anything like that either. But yeah. We can do that. Do some damage. Move over here for Arnius. Let's do a little bit of fury generation. Sit here and wait. Sarengar is about to get knocked out of combat completely here. I can just feel it, right? A mole rat. Didn't even realize that you guys are going to be here. All right, cool. Now we're just going to give Wandrick riposte. Just sit here and wait. I think Sarengar is about to get knocked out. Nope, not quite. We'll see. Oh, a creeper's in here too. Okay, well that's neat. All right, these things are 20% of their maximum health and applies bleeding. If a unit's already bleeding, they also get slowed down. Okay, so I could, in theory, use Arnius and have Arnius come down here and just sit here, but he would take 20% of his HP pool still. So that's something to be at least somewhat aware of, right? So first and foremost, we're going to come down here, and I'm just going to go for a wee bit of damage. Get some burning going here. This guy's lit on fire. And then this unit is in the light, so that's fine. And dandy, I guess. We can use tactical slam on this guy if we really wanted to, but I don't think we need to. And then we'll just move over here a little bit. All right. And out of combat before the riposte goes off. It's kind of rough, but it is what it is. Honestly, Arnius being on his own right now may not be the best option, but I mean, kind of is what it is, right? Kind of already did that. Yep. Because Mitra's about to get just dunked 100%. And I don't remember which panel does what, honestly. Now, I don't know how many enemies we have either to deal with, so let's just move Arnius up here, help out Mitra, and we will just, you know, sit here and kind of wait, get protection and whatnot. Those guys have slowdown and everything. Doesn't look like they're going to be doing much. Let's go swap the lights around real quick. And then we're going to stand right here. We'll give this guy, we'll give this guy a nice little dunkening. Boom. Cool. He's taken care of. Don't have to worry about him no more. Mitra's about to get knocked out right now. Like, I'm not, honestly, not too worried about it. It kind of is what it is, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. Honestly, all you need to do is just make a couple of hug boxes with your better units. Just sit next to each other and they'll be fine. Like some of your bulkier units. I have no idea how many more enemies are in there or whatnot, but I think we'll be fine. That guy's about to take a ton of damage. And then we'll just take Arnius, move Arnius right on up here. Ooh, actually. Take care of both of those guys. And now we just have one left, right? That one guy we can go dunk on real easy. Easy peasy. Just go right on up here. Hit him pretty freaking hard. And then we'll just take Edric right on up here as well. All right, and now what we're gonna do is we're just gonna get him engaged, right? Get taunt so we can get that brutality and everything going. And go for the kill. And And that should be the end of that fight. All things considered, that wasn't bad.
I knew you would win. Want to move right on to the next fight?
All right, we'll do night vision real quick. We only have 4 on this one. We were going to not use Lydric. Let's take in Sarengar instead. And I'm feeling pretty good on that group. God, dude, everything is so dark. Fuck. All right, we have night vision. When a unit is hit, they gain focus, okay? At the end of each round, each unit in the darkness gains 1 application of focus, and each unit in the light loses all applications of focus. Okay. So... Oop, there we go. We got someone we can get a hold of. This guy has so many stacks of focus. That is terrifying. Oh my god. All right, well, that whisper is something that I don't want to fucking deal with right now. That's for damn sure. Absolutely horrifying. Oh, I fucked up with that. I shouldn't have done that. Put Wandrick over here in the light. Make it to where if anyone comes to him, they're gonna be lit up. Because ultimately, that's what we need to do, is we need to actually hug the light. If we manage to get a shit ton of focus, that's one thing, but enemies having any large amounts of focus, just a bad news for us, right? Ultimately, what it comes down to. But now you guys are all lit up and on fire, so congratulations, you now fucked. I'm gonna get rid of all of your focus. No focus for you guys. Go away. I'm gonna go ahead and do some zeal for funsies. I could definitely have Wandrick sprint real quick away, and then we can have him run away and try to get closer to this hug box, and we can probably make do if we can get everyone slowly down here. Probably our best bet. I just need to get these guys close enough to where their AoE buffs will help each other. Oh shit, that's bad. I don't know how well Edric's going to do here because I think this Whisperer is about to dunk on him. No, never mind. The Whisperer can't go. It's a purple turn. There's a creeper up here. Yep. Alright, cool. This guy lost all of his stacks, right? What I can do is take him out real quick. So that's one less big oh shit thing that I have to worry about. That guy had like 10 stacks of focus, or no, one of these guys up here had 10 stacks of focus, and I think they're all gone. Yeah, okay, cool. Nope, he's the one that had that many. Fuck, he has 7. Alright, these guys are doing okay. Just let them kind of kill each other real quick. Should be pretty simple for that. I could definitely send Arnius up here to try to help, but in reality, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Wandrick, come up here, do as much damage to everybody as I can, get those stacks of bloodshed going, then move him down here and get closer. There's the guy with the 10 stacks, but he's going to lose his because he's now lit up. Fine by me. We'll just move Arnius a little bit closer, do a little bit of damage, right? And I'm just gonna walk on down here and wait. All right, that guy's done. Fanatic's gonna run up here, take some burn damage. All right, we're gonna keep Wandrick right here, so when he gets hit next, he can pop his riposte and do a decent amount of damage here. That just applied bleeding and a bunch of damage to everybody there, and that's probably good for us. Edric, you can definitely come up here and do a bunch of damage, but honestly, I'm thinking we take Arnius up here instead. Take this guy out. One less enemy we got to worry about. Works for me. And then we'll just sit right here and we're going to generate a couple of valor points and kind of pray. We have no idea who's coming or anything like that, but I do know that the light shall return to us at some point. Because I can literally just put Edric back here on this plate again if I need to. Have him wait, generate a valor point, cool. Swap that back out. Edric, you can move up to 9 meters, so should be fine if I move you 5.5 and get up here just to get a kill real quick. I just don't want to deal with this guy doing any damage to me. Removing damage from the board, as they say, and we'll move Edric back here. All right, cool. Wandrick, you are kind of foobarred here. So what we're gonna do, no one else is really prepped for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this guy out real quick. Looks like we only have 2 enemies left. What I will do is we are going to use Ovation one more time. And then I'm going to kind of try to see if we can find where these guys are. Right. Here's one right here. Guy has no stacks. Weakening would be nice to apply to him. I'm not sure if I can actually do anything really though. So at least now we have kind of an idea here. We'll do that. Let's get him drawn. And Arnius, it's gonna be dumb, but we're doing this. I want to apply burn. That way he's always lit. And then we're gonna hit this guy for 73, get those 73 stacks of bloodshed, and then Wandrick's out of the combat. And it should just be that one guy now. I think he's the last one. Oh, he's going for Edric. That's a bold move, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off. I don't think it did. I really don't think it did. I think he fucked up. That's okay. Easy win. Easy dub.
I knew you would win. Want to move right on to the next fight?
Okay, so we have 3 more fights, 1 including the boss. Ambush attacks from behind are 100%, right? Should be okay doing this group. Yeah, why not? Let's go send it. I have no idea what some of these tiles lead to. All right, cool. Give everyone riposte at least, right? Oh shit, everyone got displaced, so they actually lost riposte. That's kind of rough, not gonna lie. Okay, well, we can definitely kill the creeper with barrage of blows. That's not gonna be that much of a issue there. The backstabber will be. Mitra, we're going to move right on up here instead and give everyone fury, and we're also going to just knock that creeper back. I want these guys to get as much of a hug box going as we can here. That's rough. All right. And now what we're going to do, since we can get behind the strangler, is I am going to dunk this guy. Do bonus damage to him. And then we're going to use tactical slam from behind. And wrath. Wasn't enough for the kill, but you know what? Kind of helps. And on top of that, you know what? I probably should have done this a little bit earlier. His exhort would have been really helpful. But yeah, is what it is. This guy's pretty much already dead, but yeah, we'll just sit here. All right, cool. Edric can definitely do something if we needed to. This mole rat's kind of spooky. I'm hoping the backstabber goes from the mole rat and not Sarengar, but we'll see. I'm thinking what we do here is we take Edric and we get this guy set up to where we can actually, you know, do a bunch of damage to him, right? Get them all prepped and ready. That guy's one-shottable. Oh, fuck. Edric just got one shot too. That's tragic. Backstabber came up behind him. I was not expecting that. They kind of knew it was going to come, but I was hoping it wouldn't. Right? So yeah, that's a pretty freaking rough. Let's go ahead and disengage. It's going to feel weird, but what I'm going to do actually is we're going to come right on over here. Walk through everybody, right? Take a step this way. A couple steps that way. Oh, that's a strangler. What does a strangler do? Assassination. Deals 191 damage to target. Ambush damage is dealt directly to health. So that's why the strangler's so OP. Holy shit, dude. That's a really nice fucking dagger. I'm not gonna lie. I really like that. That's cool. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna use takedown here. Right? Get swapped up. Now we're gonna swap to defensive stance. Take care of that strangler. Easy peasy. And next, I'm going to walk up here and we're going to use Fatal Touch and hopefully we get a kill. We did get a kill. Awesome. Excellent. So we did take out 2 with Sarengar, which is great for us. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk right on up here, get rid of the bleed on Mitra, and, you know, go from there. Sarengar is going to be knocked out here pretty quick, but we can do what we can. For the time being, at least, right? Let's see if we can get that dagger as a pit reward. That would be a really fun dagger as a pit reward, not gonna lie. I don't know if it's a possibility. It may be though, because I know a lot of the pit rewards are weapons that people already have, right? Okay, well the good news is that Wandrick is immune to all the backstabbing right now because of how they have we have them like organized, right? The bad news is as well, this is a really rough fucking grouping that we have here. The good news is we can get it. We can definitely do this, generate some extra valor points pretty easily from that. All right. And then we've got these 2 that are going to be a bit of a nuisance depending on how we do this. So let's take a step forward and then just kind of get these guys moved out of the way best we can. And then give everyone fury. I am perfectly okay with these guys fighting each other. That's great for me. I hope these guys all go and fight each other as well. All right, you cannot fit that way, and you honestly can't really do much that way either. Kind of rough. You can come up from behind on this guy, which would be helpful. Not entirely certain how well it's going to work out for us, though. But what may be the better option is to actually come this way. Oh, shit. Oh, that sucks. I don't want to do that by any means. What I can do is do ovation and give riposte to everybody. And then we'll see how this goes. That's an interesting glitch. Okay, neat. Did not expect that. All right, cool. Can we actually kill the backstabber? We are currently in defensive stance, so this is not going to go too well for us. What I can do is go to offensive, but once again, that's not going to work out too well for us. So I guess we do defensive to get engaged first, right? And then we swap to offensive, see if we can get the crit. We did. All right, cool. That's one less enemy we got to worry about, and then we've got what, 4 guys that are about to move. That's gonna be a little dicey. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. Okay, well, he just got dunked, at least, right? These guys are doing like no damage. New round is starting. Okay, cool. So what I am going to do, move Wandrick up here. The guy's out of combat. This one's not. That one does have bloodshed now, though, which is great for me. Then I'm just going to move right on up here, stand in the light, and wait. He should go for the creeper. Great. Knock him back into that, right? And then I want to take a step up here and trigger that. Now we're going to get Fury to everybody. And wait. I don't have enough movement to actually get to where I want to go here. And I want to take 17 damage from you. I can't do that. Shit, I can't do anything with you. I can actually just come over here and do as much damage as I can to you. And that's literally all I have. All I have in me. It's just dunk as much as I possibly can, because that's Sarengar's out now due to dots. That's okay. Didn't have any ability to be able to heal her or anything like that. I did get to apply burn on top of that though, so pretty solid. These guys are going to be a bit of a pain in the ass though, I will say that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. Ooh, if I come down here with the Arnius, even doing double damage is not a good idea. I should actually come this way, right? Get some extra stacks of rage. Get this guy engaged so he's facing me, right? That way we can do a fuck ton of damage to the backstabber here in a moment. Like this. Let's go. Whop. Easy peasy. All right, cool. That's over. It's gonna stand right here. Nope, we're not gonna waste Arnius's turn. We're gonna move Arnius right on up here, get him into a nice hug box. We're gonna wait, and now we're gonna wait Mitra's turn without doing anything. And these guys should start making their way up towards us. We do have a minor little fire here because of what we've done, right? So we should be able to see them coming, which we can. And now what we're gonna do is we're going to set up Wandrick with Ovation, right? Give us Riposte. Should give us a little bit of a breather here. And then what we're going to do is use Arnius for protection. And we're going to wait. These guys will both be able to attack. As soon as they get attacked, right, we'll be able to clap back a little bit. Just a little, right? Now what Mitra can do. Mitra can move you back. And then take a step there. And apply bleed. That should apply the bleed and everything right there. Should have. Not entirely certain, but we're about to find out. All right, cool. And now Arnius is going to move right here and apply burning. These guys. And then we are going to use tactical slam on this one. Lock this one in place because this guy's already in place, right? He's already stuck. So this is exactly what I wanted to do. Get them all stuck. Get them on fire. And then I can do this, knock them both back. Trigger the trap. The trap did hit Arnius, but that is what it is. Still okay, right? Get Fury going. And then we take Wandrick, right? We can actually move down here. That's 95 damage to this guy. This one would take 77. I mean, honestly, let's go for... Oh, yeah. Let's go for this guy. And I think they both die. Just due to, like, stacks and everything. This guy's down to 14. This one's got 52. I'm pretty sure it's game over regardless at this point, but we can do that. You know, that one's out of combat. This one's dead to dots. And we can just wait the turn, right? We can just wait out the turn. Watch what happens. Doesn't really matter. Because, boom, dead. Okay, so far so good.
I knew you would win, and the punters were right on the money too. The reward is all yours. Want to move right on to the next fight? It'd make for a wonderful gift to our humble audience.
All right. Heart of Darkness and then the Illusionist. We have 5 minutes left. We're gonna try. I'm going to do Heart of Darkness, and then we're gonna attempt to do the Illusionist. Okay, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna attempt it. I have no idea what the Illusionist does. He may be just a fucking menace. I don't know, but we're still gonna try it. Let's see here. Pyromaniac. They have Elation. Elation increases damage by 30% and reduces damage taken by 30%. That's pretty fucking OP. Allied units cannot equip torches as long as an enemy unit is in the light or an allied unit is in darkness. They gain Elation. Okay, so I need to move all of our guys need. Oh wait, we have Elation. Okay, so if an enemy unit's in the light, they get Elation, and if we are in darkness, we gain Elation. Okay. I'm understanding how this works a little bit more now. Bro, there's so many fucking hidden spikes everywhere. What in the hell am I looking at? Oh my god. Is everyone on hidden spikes right now, or is this just gonna be a fucking nightmare of a... Oh my god. Alright, we'll move this way. Move up. Yeah, oh. Uh-oh. Well, is what it is. The fuck did you just do? Did you just crash my game? No, okay. You threw a fire potion, a fire grenade, and it almost crashed my game. Got it. Oh, okay. They're just fucking gonna be fire everywhere. Got it. This is gonna be one of those matches. All right. I see you. I see how it is. Not a big fan of how it is, but I see it. I at least see it. Let me apply weakening to you and get you guys close together and apply all sorts of shit. Get riposte, inspiration, all the good stuff. Don't tell me you have a pit mace. You may have a pit mace, but I don't think it's doing anything for you. What the f? It's just setting everything on fire. I mean, I get it, but also, why? Where's Arnius? Arnius, this is your kind of fucking fight, dude. I'm not gonna lie. There's just fucking fire everywhere. There's a bunch of pyromaniacs running around. They're just gonna try to throw. Look at that. Okay, cool. Now you've got rage. Now you're angry. This is based, right? We're just gonna come up here and we're just gonna light these guys on fire too, because why not? Do you actually take damage from this? You have to, right? As long as this unit's in the light, they have protection. Okay. Whatever. It is what it is. Oh my god. I will say this is getting a little ridiculous. A little ridiculous. There sure is a lot of things going on right now. This is a nightmare of a freaking map. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Sarengar, here's what I need you to do. First and foremost, I need you to just dunk. Cool. And now we're in position, right? Go into defensive mode. Just start doing as much damage as you can. You did great. Absolutely great. Wait there. Oh my god, dude. Well, it's not the end of the world yet, right? Okay, I'm still not entirely certain how many enemies there are here, right? But I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Cool. Probably shouldn't have done that because that hurt Wandrick, but it is what it is. Man, Wandrick's like fucking dead, dude. I need to get him moved so I can actually go and use him one more time for the end of a fight. I don't think I'm going to get that now. I think he's done. Nope, not quite. Not quite. Wandrick's going to get at least one good clap in real quick. Oh, yeah. Now what we're going to do is we're going to run this way. I'm going to run all the way down here. All right. Then what we need to do is we're going to use Ovation. Right? And we're going to wait. Just wanted to get one more Ovation going. I need to get Arnius out of where he's at. Arnius is taking way too much damage. Edric's doing okay, but honestly, me having Arnius in the trap is really bad. Like, that is 100% probably going to lose me this entire like fight because he's just constantly taking way too much damage, right? Shit, I don't have an ability to get him out either. What I can do is I can take Edric up here and just like crack-a-pow. I definitely could have fixed that a little bit better. I played that a little bit better, but whatever. Let's see if I can keep Arnius alive by giving him a fucking quick band-aid here, but I'm not sure. Not too sure. The good news is a lot of these guys all have dots on them as well. Arnius is 4 HP. Okay. Not the end of the world quite yet, but sure ain't looking too hot. Okay, let's use Wrath real quick, and then we'll do this. Get rid of that guy. Edric, thankfully, is not on fire anymore. Arnius, I'm moving you to where you're not going to be, you know, just boobard anymore. Hopefully. Move you way up here. We'll do this. And you know what? Let's taunt this guy because we can. Let's do this to help out Sarengar a little bit, and we'll also galvanize to get some extra valor points going. Now Sarengar should be able to do some damage here, especially if we go to the offensive stance, right? Offensive stance should be really good right now for this. Cool, that one's out. This guy's basically already dead, right? We're going to kind of hurt Edric a little bit here. Intentionally, to an extent. Sorry, Edric. But yeah. And then we are going to move you down here. And we are just going to patch up Arnius as best we can, because Arnius is our best bet to survive this. And Edric is basically foobard. I'm hoping we can get him to get up here and get a kill before something happens, right? So, Hope and Edric, yep, we're good. We got the engagement, and we got the confirmed kill. So that's one less enemy that I got to worry about. So I think there's only 3 enemies now. I think. And Edric has 1 turn, or he's done. We're just going to end Arnius' turn right here. No, we're not. We're going to move over here, and we're going to activate the trap. We're not going to activate the trap. We're going to take this Pyromaniac on. All right, cool. You are going to come on this side. All right, well, you were going to try to go on that side. We are currently on offensive stance, so this is the perfect time that we can to attack this person. Awesome. We'll just wait here. Take the burn damage while we have to, and we may accidentally, whatever. We'll just do that. I think that knocks everybody out. I think we're done. I think that's the end of that. Did we win? We did. Cool.
You would want to move right on to the next.
All right. Last one, the illusionist. Let's see what we can do. Okay, I'm not entirely certain how this is going to go. So currently we are set for, let's do Sarengar, Arnius, and Edric, right? That's what I'm wanting here. So we'll do Edric, and then this one we'll set to Arnius. I'm hoping that this helps, that this works. I have no idea how this is going to work. Okay. Oop, Hubert. I have no idea where you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you have to do. Okay, so we have the illusionist. This enemy uses shadows to create illusions and sow confusion amongst your companions. This is not going to be fun, but we will see how this works, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get these all my guys as close together as I can. Wow. Arnius is getting destroyed right now. I will say that. God damn. All right. So I did see him down here, but the thing is I don't know if that's actually him, right? I feel like the mechanic is going to be something around light. Just seems to be what the common theme is, right? Is light. And then we have hallucination. Okay. At the end of their turn, this unit will cause 2 enemy shadows to appear around them. Well, that's going to be fucking great. All right. We'll galvanize everybody. We're going to use exhort as well. And then we'll give everyone encouragement and protection. We'll just see how this goes. If nobody's in the trap radius, we should be okay in theory, right? Oh, great. Bonus hallucinations. Great. Okay, cool. First things first, Edric, I do want you to be able to attack somebody, but I also need you to trigger this trap because this is going to be important. All right. Apply weakening. Go for the big old clunky clunk. I do not know where he went. I know he has a ton of movement though, right? So the question is, do I move Edric over here, or like how do I do this? What do I want to do here? That's kind of my question at this point. Do I want to try to search for him, or do I wait for him to come wherever we're seeing here, right? I think what we do is we actually take this, throw this like right here. Get some light going. Take Edric, have him stand there and see what's going on. all the hallucinations that are kind of bonkers. Oh my god, don't tell me you get terror from the hallucinate. Jesus Christ, dude. That's not the real Hubert though. No, that's definitely not the right guy. All right. Yep. So the shadows get one shot. Got it. Okay, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here. I'm going to take this torch. We're going to toss the torch like right fucking here, right? We have a light source. I'm going to stand on the torch. I think all of the bullshit hallucinations are caused by either light or being hit by him directly. I'm not entirely certain. Or lack of light, right? At the end of their turn causes 8 shadows to appear around them. That's fucking insane still. I did not see any shadows appear on Edric, actually, after that. Just BT dubs. Kind of weird. I can actually trigger this again. That should light Edric back up, so we're good, right? We wait, right? Then we're gonna wait with Arnius again. I think this is actually the play. Because I don't know where this guy's at, but I do know that what I can do is have someone like Arnius, right? Oh, the burning doesn't last forever. Because the ground doesn't look like it's on fire anymore, where Arnius is at. It's not. Okay, cool. That's only a minor setback. Let's throw this over here and see if we got any light. Nope. Cool. That's fine. Take this instead. Throw this right freaking here as well. Give it a little bit more light. And we'll move half a space this way. And we're gonna, you know, give everyone protection again. Now we're gonna wait. He's back. This time he's on fire. Okay, that's great. All right, Edric, come up here. This has to get removed by attacking him. I'm almost positive. Because here's the thing, right? I attack him. Yeah, it goes away whenever you attack him. So that's the trick, is to continuously attack this guy whenever he goes and does his shit, right? So Edric's literally going to be 1v1ing this guy, which is fine. And then what I need to do is I also just need to make sure that my other units aren't going to get completely foobarred otherwise, right? So we just take this, throw a little bit of fire over here, make sure that they're hug boxing properly, and wait. The hardest part's going to be making sure that Edric stays where he can get a hold of Hubert. That is straight up going to be the hardest part, is making sure that we can find him, right? So if we alternate this one more time, if there's anything that pops up, see if there's any damage that we do or anything like that. I don't see him over here anywhere, but he has to be over in here. I just don't know where. And unfortunately, we don't have the torches needed for us to be able to find him. Not necessarily, at least, right? Like, I can throw this over here just for some extra light, and then we'll move back over here. Generate some extra rage for Arnius, and just chill. I know that Hubert has to be near Edric right now. I also know if Edric does not get a hold of Hubert... Oh, there he is. I think this is it. I think this is a W. I think this is all I needed. Nope, not quite. Not quite. We're really fucking close. Really fucking close. Oh, no, this is it. He dies to dot. He should die to dot damage here. All I have to do is end a Sarengar's turn. Should be it. Yep. GG.
Five victories.
That was an interesting fight. That was interesting for sure.
I knew you. Let's through the. I don't know if our paths will cross it.
Okay, so frag bomb, knowledge. We'll take everything, right? Is that dagger available? It's the pit straight sword, and then the pit dagger has distraction. The unit disengages if they're not adjacent to an ally. Okay, and then we have the large studded pit mace, ignores guard, the pit pike. Okay. The pit longsword. Yeah, you cannot get that dagger, unfortunately. Standard heater shield's pretty nice though for blow. Each time this unit's hit by an attack, they gain riposte. That's pretty freaking sick. Not gonna lie, it's gonna be really OP. Then really nice reinforced layer there too. 50 armor and 10 guard. Oh boy. Getting infected oil, damage dealt to poison units increased by 50%. And that'll be real. Oh my dude, that would be so. Holy shit. Do you guys understand what you can do with this? You can put this on Viper and fucking just instantly one-shot anybody. Oh my god. That is game-breaking. Fine-tuning at the start of their turn. If this unit is not engaged, they gain inspiration and fury. That's pretty good. Deals strength damage to the target. Attacks one additional time for each status application on this unit. The last attack knocks back the target by 2 meters. That's okay. It's not that good. Well-fed, damage increased by 10%. The target's affected by poison, burning, or bleeding. 10% crit damage, 10% strength. That's pretty fucking. That's a nice one. Inquisition oil, damage dealt to burning units increased by 50%. And then Croc Swine Musk. If this unit's adjacent to an ally at the start of their turn, they gain brutality. Stuffed Fangs if fighting a Niter in darkness. Nail Bomb. Some of this stuff's kind of mid, but other stuff's actually really good. Try one of the new regions next stream. Yeah, we don't need to do Drombach. We can definitely do a... I don't want to do Balerion. I think we're hitting the point where next stream we're at the max level threshold, right? Because this is our level 12 region, so... Next stream, let's do Regal. The Regal's the newest one, right? And I really want to try to fuck around with some werewolves. So I'm thinking that's what we do. Anyway, guys, that's all we got for tonight. I stayed up a little extra so we could get that last pit fight in, right? But yeah, no, that was a good stream. Good stream. We're fucking done with a Gozenberg, Grinmere, the city of Gozenberg and Grinmere. So that's great. We got done with the murder mystery and everything like that. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed tonight's stream. We will be back. I actually don't think I'll be able to stream next week. At least not next weekend on our normal time. It may have to be a delayed stream. I'm not entirely certain on that. We'll be playing it by ear, but I'll let you guys know. Either way, if there is a stream next weekend, we will not be doing Wartales. We'll be doing some more Bannerlord. Anyway, guys, thanks again for tuning in. Hope to catch you all next time. Until then, have a good one.